Presented by McClarty Daniel.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Catering provided by Dominguez.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic. Healthy people, healthy community.
On the counter, finds a hole. Garrett inside the 5. Touchdown, Springdale. Shot good! Wide open placement. Touchdown, Har-BER Wildcats.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here. only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
I need new tires. What size of tire do I need? Will they have my size? Do I need an appointment? When can I get in? How long will that take? Can I drop my car off? Do I have to wait there? What will I do with my kids? Will they have a tire that fits my budget?
Does buying tires have your head spinning? At Tire Tracks, we have all the answers built on over 20 years of local service. With 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and over 25 highly skilled technicians, we can answer all your questions and keep your head from spinning.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities. You'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness Centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hard-working people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise. To always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Presented by McClarty Daniel.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Catering provided by Dominguez.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins, Athletics Director Wayne Stellick, Jason Jones, Principal of Springdale High School, it is our pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of the Bulldog Sports Network. Hi again, everybody. Zach Arns, the voice of the Bulldogs, joining you from Little Rock, Arkansas, for the 2019 season opener for our Springdale Bulldogs as they take on the number 2 ranked Joe T. Robinson Senators out of the 4-7A, one of the toughest conferences in all of Arkansas football. It's my pleasure at this time to bring in our color analyst for the 2019 season, Coach Robert Johnson. I see you over here shaking your head already.
Seasoned already, exactly.
Yeah, you are ready to go. He's the head coach at George Junior High, and he's going to give us some background on things that we're seeing out on the field. And Coach, first of all, welcome to the broadcast.
We appreciate it. You know what? It's an honor to be here with you, and we're excited to get the season started. I'm glad to be here and looking forward to a really good season.
Bulldogs have completed training camp. They made the trip down here this afternoon and going to kick this thing off here in just a couple of minutes. And this is a very different Bulldog team than we saw at this time last year, a very seasoned group that took on the 2018 season. Lots of seniors, lots of juniors. This group, not so much. A lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores. Young guys going to get a chance to play tonight.
Right. You know, and you talk about seasoned group, and these are juniors that don't have a lot of playing experience. So, you know, we're going to try to throw them in the fire tonight, and hopefully they step up to the challenge, you know.
Springdale going to bring back 3 on offense, 3 starters from last year, 5 on the defense. The offense last year led by Grant Allen. Garrett Vaughn scored over 32 points a game. They were a prolific offense and going 7-4, getting to the first round of the state playoffs. Finished with a winning record in conference, but we're going to put that in the rear view. We're going to focus on the 2019 team. Again, a much younger football team. It's going to be led by Connor Hutchins, the senior. He's going to get his second career start. He's 1-0 as a career starter, but not a whole lot of experience there.
No, you know, you just hope that they learned some things from those kids last year, the leadership that they were able to see with that season group last year.
One place they do have some experience is Darryl Parchman. He'll be back at the running back spot. Darryl, the holder of the record for the longest run in school history, an 86-yarder against Rogers 2 years ago. Had 293 yards last year, split time between the wide receiver and the running back spot. He'll be the primary ball carrier this year.
Right, he's got to step up, and, you know, he's, as they say, he's the man this year, and he's going to have to really take a good pounding and be ready to go every play.
One area of concern for head coach Zach Clark is the receivers, not because of lack of talent, but because of lack of experience. One guy we're going to talk a lot about, I have a feeling, this season, number 21, Ladarius Wansley. Yes. He can flat go.
He's a guy that's got tremendous skill, and he's a guy that can excite you at any time.
Springdale going to send out their captains. Looks like Rafi Gonzalez, and we'll get the numbers here. C.J. Jones, that's Terry Wise, and I believe that is Allenton Morlick. Those are the captains for Springdale tonight. Continuing with our discussion of the receivers here, one guy that I think the coaches are really excited about is tight end. Going to replace a high caliber tight end, Jaden Cornelius. They're going to replace him with Jordan Owens.
Exactly. You know, and you're talking about 2 different skill sets there. Cornelius a lot quicker, a little faster, run really good routes. Jordan much bigger tight end, and he's a true tight end type guy, 6'6". He's a big body, and I think if we can use him the way we need to, that might help those younger guys give us a chance.
Springdale's had a lineage of great defensive linemen, especially lately, and the next in line appears to be Luis Herrera. He is he'll play some nose tackle, he'll play a little bit of defensive tackle. He had a great game again in the scrimmage about a week ago, and he's a guy that they're going to look to. Inexperience at the second level, Trayvon Westbrook, Andre Sparks, and Chase Jones all getting their first start at linebacker. However, the secondary, Brindle Cook, Ricky Monafor, Terry Wise, Gabe Buchow, all guys that have played.
Yes, exactly. You know, and on that defensive side, they do have some experience in probably the secondary is probably that area we're talking about. But, you know, again, it's how they're going to gel together as a group. That's going to be the biggest thing.
So you were looking at the coin toss as I was talking.
Springdale's going to get the ball.
Alrighty.
We'll be heading toward the scoreboard.
All right. Did Springdale win the toss?
They deferred.
Okay, so Springdale won the toss. They deferred. So we are about ready for kickoff. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. He is Coach Robert Johnson, the head coach of the George Junior High Wranglers. Heard you over here just a little while ago talking about plays.
Yes,
I'm going to have you explain those to me later. We're really excited to have you, and we are about ready for the teams to come on the field. Joe T. Robinson in the end zone to our left. Springdale in the end zone to our right. They'll get about 2.5 minutes. We'll kick this thing off. So let's break this down real quick. Joe T. Robinson played for a state title last year, lost to eventual champion Arkadelphia. This game last year, Springdale, it was back and forth until the third quarter when Springdale was able to kind of assert their will and start running the ball, almost at will.
And I think what you got when you've got a team like Joe T. Robinson out of the 4A7 West, you got kids that a lot of teams that play kids both ways, and they've got 7 or 8 kids on their team are playing both ways. We've got to do a really good job of managing the clock, keeping the game where we need it to be, so hopefully kind of wears them down a little bit.
If you haven't seen Joe T. or you're not familiar with them, they have a young man who plays left tackle and defensive tackle for them. His name's Marion Harris, owner of 21 Division I offers, among them Arkansas and Alabama. This is scary. He's 6'6", he's 305, he's 15 years old and a sophomore.
He is a big guy to look at on the field. I was down on the field, and he's a good-looking kid. He definitely passes the eye test.
Yes, Joe T's going to start a quarterback. He'll get his first start. His name's Buddy Gaston. He played a little bit in the game last year. So we're getting ready for kickoff again. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. This is year 5. I want to give a special shout out to Travis Sherman and the folks from HAR-BER who have been kind enough to come across town. They worked late into the night last night over at Pulaski Academy. They hung out, and we're just happy that they're here to give us some technical support and pretty much put this show on tonight, make you and I look good.
Well, hey, I need all the help I can get, I can assure you.
All right, so Springdale's going to kick off.
You know, this is the time of the game, too, where both teams, neither one's really played a game, so you got excitement on both sides.
Yeah, you kind of worry about those butterflies.
Right.
So Joe T is going to take the football. Mendoza, that's Ricardo Mendoza, he's got it teed up. And we are about ready for the 2019 football season to get underway. Whistle blows. The 2019 Springdale football season is underway. It's going to be a short kick taken at the 13. This is P.J. Hall across the 45, and he has a lane across the 50. Check that. Hunter Smith is going to return the opening kickoff for a touchdown. And Joe T. Robinson with a lightning bolt, 13 seconds into the game, takes a lead 6-0.
Yep. You know, that's one of those things where, you're just, when you get the kick, you want your kids to run down, stay in their lanes, break down, and make a tackle.
So this young Springdale team's going to find themselves in a hole to start the game. Robinson going to send out the offense and go for 2 here. Towers is the quarterback. He is a sophomore, and they're going to run right off tackle.
I think he may be short.
And they're going to say, I don't see a signal.
Not yet. They're coming in.
They're going to say no good.
Good job by the defense there to hold the edge.
Springdale turns them away. So a little bit of good news after the opening kickoff is returned by Hunter Smith, 87 yards for a touchdown. And with 11:47 to go here in the first quarter, Springdale's going to get the football down 6-0. You hope that's one of those things that sort of settles everything down.
Exactly. You know, you talk about the jitters at the beginning, the opening kickoff. You know, a lot of times I've seen a lot of teams, they run that kickoff back and really not do a whole lot the rest of the game. And being able to stop them on that 2-point conversion, that's really big for the defense to be able to step up and do that.
So Springdale will send out the return team. We'll see who's going to drop back. My guess is Ladarius Wansley is going to be one of them. He is. Brindle Cook, and I believe that's Darryl Parchman. They'll be the 3 that drop back deep.
Number 2, Darryl Parchman deep for the Bulldogs.
Kell is the kicker. He's number 83. He's got it teed up a lefty. And it's an onside kick. Springdale's got to get on that.
Ball. Good.
They do. Springdale will take over at the 41-yard line. So they try a little bit of that Pulaski Academy magic. Doesn't work. Springdale's going to wind up with the football.
Short field.
So as we mentioned, Connor Hutchins is going to bring him out. He'll be making his second start. Started against Van Buren last year. In that game, he was 9 of 15 for 49 yards. Darryl Parchman's the running back. Jesus Alvarez, the left tackle. Rafi Gonzalez, Alex Garcia, Felipe Aldaco, and Alexis Rojas. Those are the offensive linemen. We'll set the receivers here in a second. That's Ladarius in motion. They're going to pitch pass to him. Here comes Ladarius trying to get around the corner. Ladarius to the 40. And they're going to wind up give him 2 yards on the play. That's a nice, safe way to get the get this underway. Nice settle everybody down. It winds up being about a 2-yard gain. Bring up 2nd down 8.
You know, makes that Robinson team play the whole field, and that's a good thing there with the motion.
So 2nd down, clock running, 11:23 to go. First quarter, 6-0 our score. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. He's Coach Robert Johnson. Zach Arns, glad you're along on this opener. Here's Connor, first 5. Ooh, threw that one into traffic. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Connor Hutchins pass.
You know, we've got to do a really good job making sure our receivers run great routes. Quarterback throws it like he needs to. I think we'll be okay if he can keep it short and just get us something going.
Bates, Wansley, and Sparks, the receivers. Jordan Owens is the tight end. Darryl Parchman, the running back. 3rd down, 9. It's Chandler McIntosh, the middle linebacker for Robinson, showing blitz. Connor going to change the play. Now they're going to play press coverage. Connor will throw. Good time. Fires down the middle, too high for Jordan Owens. Pass is incomplete. Springdale's going to go 3 and out.
You know, that good play design there for the big kid right across the middle, and or just a little bit too high for the Owens.
Jesus Oropeza will drop back into punt formation. Moments like this, you worry about the snap, the catch, and the kick.
Exactly.
Snaps a little low. Jesus can't control it.
Get it away.
Does the best he can.
That's not bad.
Ball's going to bounce at the 41, take a Springdale roll, and we'll roll dead at the 38. So Oropeza's kick, about the best you can hope for.
Right. Low snap, went through his legs, but he did a good job. Recovered a little bit, got it off.
So Joe T. Robinson will take over, 1st and 10. Ball will be at the 38-yard line. Their quarterback is Buddy Gaston. It looks like they're going to go with the Towers kid at the quarterback spot. This is a change from their scrimmage early last week. Now check that, it is Gaston. Gaston, he'll throw, first time. Has Nunnally across the middle. It's going to be close to 1st down yardage, so Gaston complete to Martrell Nunnally. They're going to give him 9 yards. They'll mark him just short at the 48. So 2nd down and short. Clock running, 10:35 to go, first quarter. It's a 3-wide receiver set, 4-wide receiver set.
Try to get the ball outside on a bunch. Good. You know, that's one of those plays. They try to get the bunch set. They try to get the edge on us, and our corner did a really good job coming up, making them turn it back inside.
Cersei on the carry. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. Just 2 yards on the play to the Springdale to the 49-yard line.
1st and 10, Senators from the Bulldog 49-yard line. Number 30, Trayvon Westbrook.
Clock running as we approach 10 minutes, first quarter. Gaston will throw quick. Screen to the near side. That's P.J. Hall. He'll get down to the 45-yard line.
Good. Good reaction there of the defense running to the football.
So it'll bring up second down, 5 yards to go. Ball's going to be marked at the 45. Terry Wise on the stop for Springdale, his first tackle of the year.
You know, Coach Hobbs wants his defense. He wants to make sure they're lining up, getting ready, getting sound.
So second down. Searcy on the carry. Springdale's got that one in the backfield.
Really good job staying home.
Coming up off the pile. Looks like Terry Wise again. Trayvon Westbrook.
Darryl Searcy on the carry for a loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
So going to move it back about a half a yard. It's going to bring up third down.
46-yard line.
Third down, 6. Clock running, 9 minutes to go, first quarter. Gaston in the pistol. Fakes the draw. Good time. Now he's going to try and get away. He's got a guy open in the flat, and
boy, it's close to hitting the ground, but I think
they're going to say he caught it.
Gaston's pass complete to
it's Nunnally.
Number 4, Martell Nunnally.
You know, the defense did a really good job initially having him contained. He stepped up and into the pocket a little bit and then made just a throw just enough to get the first down.
So it's first down. Ball's going to be marked at the 33-yard line. Gaston has got Searcy's sidecar with him. This is running back. That is
good job right there by the linebacker. Really good.
Slows that one. That was Alexander on the carry. They're running those running backs in and out.
Good job by Chase there, just reading his keys and getting to the ball, making a tackle. Good job.
67, Herrera on the tackle for
so they'll bring up second down. Give him a yard on the play. Ball's at the 32-yard line. Clock running, 8:15 to go. Gaston in the pistol again. This is Alexander. He's going to get near the 30-yard line. Trayvon Westbrook, the first Bulldog there. Kevin Martinez as well.
Yep. Really good job.
Springdale set up another 3rd and long.
6 for the Senators from the Bulldog 30-yard line.
You know, considering their skilled players and our defense coming out there, our guys are doing a really good job. 3 and out. This would be really big right here for our defense.
Gaston in the shotgun. Ball at the 30-yard line. Springdale shows blitz. Pressure on Gaston. He gets away. Pass is complete at the 10-yard line and inside the 10.
Gaston's pass complete, number 3, Ivan Thomas.
Ivan Thomas on the reception.
Again, pressure on the quarterback. He stepped up out of the pocket and found somebody open.
7-yard line.
We're going to mark that at the 23-yard pickup.
36, Terry Wise.
Terry Wise there to make the stop. Again, Gaston in the shotgun. Springdale shows blitz, and I believe they jumped.
Yep. Just be patient. You know, we've got a young team. They've got to be patient. I like the enthusiasm, the excitement, running to the ball. Just got to learn to be patient.
So the ball will be placed at the 4-yard line. Be first and goal. Springdale's first penalty on the night. This is Gaston to Alexander. He's got room off the left side, and he walks into the end zone for Joe T. Robinson touchdown.
Derek Alexander on the carry. So Robinson Senator touchdown.
So Joe T. Robinson's first offensive drive of the game ends in the end zone. Derek Alexander goes in from 4 yards out with 7:18 to go in the first quarter. It's 12-0.
You know, here's what I liked about it. Even though they scored, our defense did a really good job of keeping them on the field, trying to make them make the mistakes. I think we'll get better.
That's Alexander in motion. Gaston in the shotgun. Rolling to his right. Throws, passes complete. And the 2-point conversion is good. So, with 7:12 to go in the first quarter, we're going to take a break. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
To go in the first quarter, Springdale finds themselves in an early hole, 14-0. Dropping back deep for the Bulldogs. So Darius Wansley, Darryl Parchman, and Brindle Cook. Kell will have it teed up. Springdale needs just something good to happen offensively, settle this thing down.
Exactly. They just need some positives. Just stay patient again. Again, the front line needs to watch the ball, make sure nothing's here.
Drive kick coming to Darius Wansley, fields it at the 11. Wansley, a little bit of a seam across the 20, and he'll get up near the 30-yard line, and that's where Springdale will take over.
Darius Wansley on the return.
Pick up there.
So Springdale come out for their second offensive possession. This one will start at the yard line. Little surprised they didn't maybe try and run the ball a little. Little things down.
Right. I think basically what they tried to do, they ran some a little bit, maybe to kind of slow that front line down possibly.
Trips come to the bottom of the screen. Jordan Owens, the inline tight end, he'll move. Darryl Parchman, the running back. Connor Hutchins in the pistol. Not much there off the right, so the left side. He'll get maybe a yard out of that. It's going to bring up second and long.
That time we had Dominguez at running back right then, I think. 22.
Fantasy pool to get the first carry of the year.
They've actually put Darryl, moved him out at receiver. Yeah. Try to make them have to see what they're going to do defensively here.
So second down, 9 yards to go. Here's Connor Hutchins.
Number 7,
another yard on the keeper, and that's going to bring up third down and long.
7 for the Bulldogs. Tackle and play by number 58, Edward Curry.
Edward Curry, the tackler for Joe T. Robinson. His coach feels he's the next in a long line of Joe T. Robinson defensive ends.
Right, and they've had them, I can assure you.
One just left.
Yes.
he was mayhem last year.
Super talented.
Third down, 8 yards to go, clock running, 6 minutes to go, first quarter, 14-0 our score. Glad you're with us here in the Bulldog Sports Network. Connor Hutchins going to throw. Looking for Jordan Owens. That pass is going to fall incomplete. Springdale's going to have to punt again.
Yep. You know, the pass routes there, the ball just came out a little off. I think the pass was there, probably had a good play.
Oropeza will come back out. And had a chance to talk about it. Chase Jones is the long snapper. Had a chance to talk about the snap on the last attempt. Back deep for Joe T. Robinson.
Number 4.
That's KJ Merriweather, number 2. The numbers for Joe T. Robinson are just abysmal. Here's Oropeza.
There you go.
It's a knuckleball. It's going to bounce at about the 43-yard line and is knocked out of bounds by Brindle Cook, and that is where Joe T. Robinson will take over.
First and 10 for the Senators.
So better effort this time.
Yep. Well, you know, like I said, defense was able to get out there, keep them on the field, make them have to make a mistake. Let's see if this time they can't just keep the thing going, keep it moving, and let's try to get us a turnover.
We're going to have to make the next one a lot harder.
So Joe T. will take over. First and 10 ball at the 43-yard line. We'll set the Springdale defense after this play. Things have been going at quite a breakneck speed.
Looks like 7's at quarterback this time.
Towers is he's the runner in the group.
Gotcha.
Gaston's the thrower. They like to move them back and forth. Gaston played most of their scrimmage against Lone Oak last week. So Mr. Towers, he's a bit of an anomaly. They're not sure what they're going to do with him.
Looks like they brought in.
Here comes Towers on the zone read, and he's going to get up to about the 49-yard line.
Their offense brought in a backup center who's their left guard backup, so that's something we may want to look at here.
Here's Springdale's defensive lines: Kevin Martinez, Luis Herrera, and Junior Flores. The linebackers: J-Rod, Jesus Rodriguez, Chase Jones, Trayvon Westbrook, Andre Sparks. Your defensive backs: Brindle Cook and Gabe Bukow on the corners, Ricky Montefiore, Terry Wise. Those are the safeties. Second down, ball's at the 48, second down 5. Towers still the quarterback. This time on the handoff, Springdale's got him.
Good job.
In the backfield, first man in. I believe that was J-Rod, Jesus Rodriguez.
Yes. Really good job of setting the edge there, not letting him get outside, making him have to slow up, cut back inside, and then our defensive lineman did a great job just containing and running down the line.
So it's third down. On the night, Joe T, 2 of 2 on third downs. Towers the quarterback. It's going to roll short side, fires, ball's caught at the 45, and I believe that's going to be enough for a first down. It's P.J. Hall on the reception.
P.J. Hall, yardage is good enough for another Robinson Senator.
in position that time, just about a half step behind.
Just a player making a play.
Yep.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Joe T. Robinson already with a 14-0 lead. 4:45 to go first quarter. Springdale in a 3 front. This is Towers to throw. Good protection. That ball sails. It's nearly intercepted. Ricky Montefiore.
Right.
Peeled off his guy, got a hand on it.
Secondary did a really good job right there. Everybody was covered up. Quarterback just kind of threw it up, kind of one of those 50-50 balls.
Robinson's coached by Todd Escola, 97-63-1 in his career at Joe T. Robinson. They were 12-3 last year. Springdale beat them 48-28 in the opener. You remember that game? Garrett Vaughn went for 212-5.
Right.
This team went on after that to almost run the table. They went and played Arkadelphia in the state title game in Little Rock back in December. So 2nd down, bad snap, and Towers is going to eat it back at the 49-yard line.
There's that center.
Now you worry about that stuff,
That's
first game.
Now they bring the starter comes back in. I wonder if that's one of those two-way guys.
And that's one of the things that that Joe T has to be concerned about. They play about 23 guys.
Right.
They're not terribly deep, and you wonder on a night like tonight where it's really humid. It's about 85 degrees.
Right.
It's gotten cooler as the sun's gone down, but you start to wonder, like last year, where the 3- and 4-yard runs suddenly become 20-yard runs.
Yeah.
So third down, 16 yards, ball at the 49. Towers in the shotgun, 5 wide receiver set. Towers, he'll run. Looking for a little bit of a lane. Breaks one tackle, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds back near the original line of scrimmage at the 45. So Springdale holds. Yep, we'll see what Todd Escola wants to do.
I bet he goes for it here. Our defense.
Well, I don't know. The way their defense is playing, you pin them deep. You're a coach. What do you do?
I think he's going to go. I think this is going to be a test for our defense. Our young kids need to step up right here. So far, this has been a really good series for our kids. Let's finish it out.
4th down, 11. Clock, 3:50 to go first quarter. Springdale shows blitz. Trayvon's coming. Towers on the run.
Stay with them.
He's got a guy, and the pass goes incomplete. And Springdale's going to get the football in really good field position at the 46-yard line, so the defense stiffens.
Yep. Our outside linebacker did a great job. Quarterback broke contain. He chased him out, put just enough pressure on him so when he had to throw it, incomplete. Good job.
That was Jesus Rodriguez, 5'8", 185 junior. Coach Hobbs likes him a lot.
Yes.
Said he's inexperienced, but one of those really, really good football players.
Right.
One of those guys that's going to grow into that body and could be a terror here for the next 2 years. So Springdale come out. Ball's going to be at the 46. Connor Hutchins brings the offense out. Looks like Gilberto Dominguez is going to be the running back.
Still have Parchman out at the receiver spot.
Here's Gilberto. Good strong run across the 50.
Pick up a 5. That's a good job. Good run.
We should mention that Landon Phipps, the young sophomore that Coach Clark likes a lot, is in uniform, but he looked noticeably gimpy during the pregame. He is the normal position where Darryl Parchman is now.
Right.
So that may be an adjustment for the Springdale coaching staff.
Exactly. Of course, if you can get the ball out to Darryl like that, and it's like a toss sweep, get him out where he makes one guy miss, big things can happen.
Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. There's that little option. He's not going to get much out of it, maybe a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down. It's the second time they've tried that. Connor's kept it both times.
Right. It's the proper read. He's reading it exactly right. Their defense has got so much closing speed. That hole closes, just unbelievably fast.
So it's 3rd down, 4. Clock running, 2:54 to go in the quarter. And now we've got whistles.
I think one of their defensive guys moved the ball.
Yeah. Defensive guys are always like that. 4 wide receivers set. Looks like Bates and Owens to the top, Parchman and Ladarius to the bottom. Gilberto Dominguez is the running back. Connor's going to throw. They've got the screen set up to Ladarius. And that is a 1st down. He's still going.
Good job.
He's going to get knocked down at about the 38. So Ladarius, I believe that is his first career reception.
Looks like we're trying to kind of speed it up a little bit here.
And that's what, like we said, they play 23 guys.
Right.
Springdale going to go a little quicker. Connor's going to throw.
There
now he's looking long for Ladarius. Ball's incomplete. You take that shot every now and then.
Well, you take the shot for a couple of reasons. One, make that defense have to extend the field, play more of the field that you want them to play. And with them playing 7 or 8 guys offensively and defensively, you want to try to run them as much as you can.
Yeah, you can see them. They're constantly subbing. There's guys going in and out.
Right.
3 wide receiver set. Jordan Owens, the tight end. Here comes Gilberto. This is a play they had a lot of success against Joe T last year, and we've got a penalty flag down in the area of holding, so we'll wait and see.
Really good job by the back. Good foot. Good steps. Good read. Looks like we got holding on the offense.
Yep, holding against Springdale.
Well, it's tough when you get a good play, you got things running your way, and then you got to end up behind the chains again. So let's be smart right here and try to get, we're 2nd and long. Let's try to get half of it back. Let's be smart and just be patient.
The ball will be marked back at the 50-yard line. The line to make is the 29, so it'll be 2nd down, 21 to go, 2:28 to go first quarter.
I think this is one of these series you might go, if it comes to a 4th down, you go for it, depending on where you're at, too. So if we don't.
Hutchins will throw. Dangerous pass. Looking for Parchman on the outside. That's going to fall incomplete. I think Connor and Coach Clark just happy to get that one back.
Exactly. Just watching that closing speed's unbelievable.
In this spot, you've got to be playing. If you're thinking 2 downs here, you're just looking to get 10 or 11 out of this.
You've got to get half of it back. That's right. Just be patient, get half. You don't have to have it all.
Trips to the top of the screen. Hutchins in the shotgun. Connor.
Looks like we
got whistles. And
I think we moved off the line. Well, I think we were
Jordan
early.
Owens was there on that corner route, but I believe they're going to get Ladarius for moving early.
Got a little excited.
It's the 3rd penalty against the Bulldogs. It's one of the things that plagued them last year was penalties. They were constantly in double digits.
Right.
And towards the end of the year, they were doing better. And it's one of those things for a team like this, where you're really young in certain spots. The penalties can be killers.
That's right. That's exactly right. Be
so
smart
now
here.
3rd down, 26. Clock running, 2:12 to go, first quarter. Connor fakes the pitch, and he's going to get up to the 49-yard line. Springle's going to have to kick it.
Yep.
Conservative call.
Get a good snap, get a good kick, maybe put them deep here. Defense showed that they could step up that last series, did a really good job. So, hey, if we could pin them deep here, defense step up again, good things can happen.
Oropeza will drop back to kick.
Boy, it's really tough to see their numbers, isn't it?
It is. KJ Merriweather back to receive. Oropeza. It's a good kick away. Merriweather at the 16. He's got some room to run. And down the field, J-Rod makes the tackle at the 31-yard line.
Merriweather on reception. Tackled about the 31-yard line. There is a flag on the play.
I think they're going to get them for the block at the back that you saw.
It was pretty obvious.
So while I sort that out, take this opportunity to tell you next week we'll be at home for the first time in 2019. Parkview's in town. Game time 7 p.m. We'll be on at 6:30 with a full pregame show. And Coach Johnson and I will be ready to go at 7 o'clock. Last year's game, an epic down in War Memorial.
Yes, it was.
Grant hitting Brock to win the game at the end.
Right.
So the penalty will go against Joe T. Robinson. They're first in the ball game.
That's big there. We needed that.
Knock them back to the 21-yard line. And it'll bring up first down.
I really think this is a big series for our kids. Defensively, like I said last time, they stepped up. Right now, this is a series we need. We don't need any more points on the board right here for them.
Gaston's back in at the quarterback spot. He's going to take and give, I believe that's Alexander. Springdale's got him wrapped up at the 24-yard line, so he'll gain a couple.
Good job there by the defensive front.
Terry Wise. Looks like Junior Flores at the bottom of that pile. They're going to give him the 25. So it'll wind up being about a 4-yard gain. 2nd down, 6. So we go under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 14-0 our score. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network, the opener of the 2019 season for the Bulldogs. Springdale shows blitz. Gaston to throw. Pumps. The catch is made. I believe that's Nunnally.
It'll be close.
Nunnally with the reception.
Looks like he's passed it.
Yardage is good enough for Senator.
So we'll pick up the first down on the reception. Ball's going to be marked at the 33.
Number 12, Chase Jones on the tackle for Springdale.
Defense got to be real smart here with 40 seconds left. Do a good job. Just be patient.
Gaston now under pressure, running away from it. It's going to throw it out of bounds smartly, and it'll bring up second down. That's one of those live to fight another day.
Yeah, good coverage, good secondary. That was a great job right there by the secondary, staying with them, keeping them in front of them. You know, that's something you want to do. Don't let them get behind you with 40 seconds.
It's Gaston's first incompletion. He's 5 of 6, 57 yards here in the first quarter. So second down 10, 36 seconds to go in the first quarter. Gaston, a roll to his right. Got a little throwback screen set up. Inside Bulldog territory.
Screen pass number 19, Deontay.
And it's Deontay Moody with the reception. That's a big gainer down to about the 37-yard line.
Yardage is good enough for Robinson Senator.
We got 19 seconds to go in the quarter, and it's first and 10, ball at the 30. I think I'll mark it at the 38. Springdale making changes defensively. Brindle Cook's going to check out. Looks like Brandon Henry has moved in at the corner spot at the top of the screen. Here's Gaston, steps up. That ball's going to fall incomplete at the 20-yard line.
You know, he's made several throws. Like, he just kind of thrown it up, and they've just kind of gone and gotten the ball.
Yeah, they've got some guys who can flat go. Right. So that is the end of the first quarter. After one, score Joe T. Robinson 14, Springdale nothing. We'll be back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
On the counter, finds a hole. Garrett inside the 5, touchdown Springdale. Good! Wide open Trey Smith, touchdown HAR-BER Wildcats!
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
And we welcome you back to Little Rock as we start the second quarter. Joe T. Robinson with a 14-0 lead and driving. The ball's on the 38. It's going to be second down and 10. And we were just talking during the break. You know, the Springdale defense kind of got the jitters on that first drive, but it's sort of settled down here, and they're playing pretty well. They're forcing those long, third and longs that you like. It's just Joe T. Robinson's made a couple of conversions.
Exactly. You know, our guys up front have done, that front seven's done pretty good. The secondary's done pretty good. Like, quarterback just throws the ball up, and those kids just go get it, and it makes it really difficult because our kids are playing extremely hard.
So it's second down 10. Ball at the 38. Buddy Gaston is the quarterback. It's like Hunter Smith now in at the running back spot. 3 wide receivers set. Gaston takes and turns, gives to Hunter. Hunter across the 35-yard line, across the 30, still going. Inside the 25-yard line down to the 23. It's going to be a 15-yard pickup on second and 10, and it's going to give Joe T. Robinson a first down.
They're going to line up and go quick themselves.
Gaston takes, gives to Smith again.
Same play.
It's going to net him about 4 yards, maybe 5.
You know, this is where our young kids right here, we've got to step up. They're trying to test us. They're pushing us around, and our kids have to just, hey, it's like punches right now, and they're throwing punches, and we got to turn around and throw punches ourselves.
Smith picked up 5 yards on the first down carry. It's now second down 5. Just underway second quarter, same formation. Gaston fakes, under pressure. Pass is caught on the far side.
You know, again, our guys defensively, we're in position to make the play, and it's like we're a half step right there.
Caleb Pree on the reception. Terry Wise with the tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short.
Bulldogs 17-yard line. Number 26, Terry Wise on the tackle.
Ball right now marked at the 17, so wound up being a 2-yard pickup.
Oh, that'll help right there. Good job.
Flags fly.
They got a little excited on offense there, moved.
Oh, we'll take it. So it'll back them up to the 22. And we'll give them a 3rd down and 8 with 10:34 to go in the second quarter. 14-0 our score. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. He's Coach Robert Johnson, the head coach of the Georgia Wranglers. My name is Zach Arns, voice of the Bulldogs. Our 5th year here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Special thanks to Travis Sherman and the folks from HAR-BER for coming out and helping us put this together tonight. This wouldn't be on the air without them. And
great job. That's a big help.
We do appreciate it. 3 wide receiver set, 3rd down 8. Gaston with time. It's going to get flushed to his right. Firing long. Ball
great
is
job
incomplete.
Right there by Chase Jones. Yes, underneath. Great job. Hustling across the field, putting his hand up just in time, coming underneath that ball and giving it a deflection. Great job there. Looks like they may go for it here on 4th. Watching their kicker during pregame, I'm not sure he's
at
good,
the 4A level, kicking is one of those things. If you have it, it's a luxury.
Right. Empty set.
They're going to go 5 wide. Gaston in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. 4th down, 8, ball to 22. Springdale shows blitz. Sparks comes off the edge. Gaston, under pressure, just throws it up, and it's intercepted. Ricky Modafor. Ricky's going to be knocked down at the 21-yard line, but that young Springdale defense turns away Joe T. Robinson again.
That's what you wanted right there. You wanted those guys to be able to step up. They got pushed back toward their end zone, and our kids stepped up, made a play.
You can see it on the replay. Good pressure there. Ricky has it drop right in the breadbasket, and Springdale turns them away again, and we've got a Bulldog down.
I think it's one of theirs. I think it's a Senator.
We've got a Senator on the field. We're going to take a quick timeout while they tend to him. 10:01 to go in the second quarter. Springdale's got the football. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER, hometown fresh.
I need new tires. What size of tire do I need? Will they have my size? Do I need an appointment? When can I get in? How long will that take? Can I drop my car off? Do I have to wait there? What will I do with my kids? Will they have a tire that fits my budget?
Does buying tires have your head spinning? At Tire Tracks, we have all the answers built on over 20 years of local service. With 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and over 25 highly skilled technicians, we can answer all your questions and keep your head from spinning.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
And we welcome you back to Little Rock. 10:01 to go here in the second quarter. 14-0 our score. Ricky Monafor has just intercepted Joe T. Robinson quarterback Buddy Gaston. Down on the field is number 60, Farouk Hanif. He's being carted off. Looked like a lower leg injury. You don't speculate on those things, but they brought out the air cast.
Right.
So
we hope the best for that young man, I can assure you.
Yeah, he was in on the tackle.
Always hate to see somebody have to come out like that. Wish him the best of luck.
Number 60, Farouk
And they've confirmed that it is Farouk Hanif as he is being carted off the field. Springdale will get the football off the interception. Now we'll see what this young Bulldog offense can do, led by Connor Hutchins. Gilberto Dominguez is the running back. Connor off to a bit of a slow start, 2 of 7 for 11 yards. Springdale overall has 23 yards in total offense on 12 plays. It's Jordan Owens in motion. Gilberto Dominguez on the carry. Across the 20. He's going to fight his way out, maybe 3-4 yards on the play.
You know, I think with the motion, I think what we're trying to do is as they get tired, we're just trying to make them have to line up, play position. So good job coming off at point of attack right there on our offense.
When you're fatigued, you start making mental mistakes.
Exactly, and anytime you can adjust that by movement and switching the guys over, it always helps us.
So second down, 7, clock running, 9:30 to go. Here's Gilberto again. It's going nowhere, right up the middle. Middle of that defense, Brendan Rodriguez. Maybe lost a yard on the play, and it's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, the inside linebacker just got right up under the blocker that time. Good play design. We just didn't get the block we needed that time.
So third down, 7 yards to go. 3 wide receivers set. Connor to throw. Lets it fly. Ball's going to fly incomplete, and Springdale's going to have to kick it. So the turnover leads to a 3 and out. You're going to have to give this Joe T. Robinson team the football with 8:59 to go. Oropesa going to come out. It's averaging 27 yards a kick on 3 tries. Back deep for Joe T. is KJ Merriweather.
You know, on offense, we're one block here, one step here away from just maintaining what we need for drives.
Good snap. This one's an end-over-end knuckleball. It's going to bounce at the 47, take a good
roll.
Springdale roll.
Good job.
It is going to come to a stop at the 27-yard line.
Great job right there by the kicker, just getting it off, getting us a good roll. Now their defense needs to continue to just keep playing hard.
So Joe T will take over, 1st and 10. They've racked up 66 yards of total offense on just 26 plays. It seems like more than that. It seems like they've had the football forever.
Right. You know, I think that's a compliment to our defense. You know, really, they've only scored 1 touchdown on the defense. We gave up on the phase of the game, the special teams, but they've played pretty good defensively.
Towers back in at the quarterback spot. He'll keep it. Throws a quick slant. Ball's incomplete. Looking for Nunnally. Well-designed play. Couldn't make it happen. It's going to bring up second down.
You know, that's one of those RPOs there where they're trying to draw the linebackers inside, fake it inside, and hit it right behind where that linebacker was.
So 2nd and 10. 8:42 to go in the half. 14-0 our score. They had that bolt of lightning on the opening kickoff.
Right.
Since then, it's been two teams just standing in the middle of the ring throwing punches.
Exactly. You know, and sometimes you see that.
Towers in the shotgun. Smith alongside. They'll give it to Smith. Luis Herrera, first one to meet him there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long. May have gotten to the 30.
Well, I'll tell you what, that inside line did a great job right there, holding up, point of attack, and then just squeezing it as he came. That's a great job up front. Looks like we've got Isai Arojo up in the middle for us now.
I have heard legendary stories about Isai.
He's a George player, so.
They tell me he's strong.
He's
and
pretty
if you look
strong.
at him, you kind of get that feeling.
He is.
Towers in the shotgun. That's Evans in motion. Towers on the roll. He's got plenty of time. Chase Jones running after him. Ball's going to go incomplete. The Springdale Bulldogs get another 3 and out.
Great job right there. And again, that's one of those plays where you flush the quarterback out of the pocket, and he's looking for that receiver just to find some open area, and we didn't give it to him. Great job there.
Doesn't look like the punt team's coming on, so I don't know what it is about these Central Arkansas teams and not punting.
I think what they're going to do, they'll probably put the quarterback and check and see what we line up in, and then back him up a couple yards and just call it. We used to call it like a quick kick. But
so 3 wide receiver set. Towers the quarterback. Looks like they're going to go.
Yep.
Towers will throw. Going to hang it high and
Highest
long.
Floater.
It's going to go incomplete. And I'll tell you what, Springdale's going to get great field position here.
I can't believe why that coach would do that there. And that gives us, we've really got to do a good job. We need to take advantage of that.
Well, Springdale's going to take over the football at the 30-yard line. That's one of those momentum plays.
Exactly.
Springdale goes in and punches this thing in.
Yes.
I got to feel like Todd Escola, the head coach, he's won 97 games in high school. I'm not going to question him, but I think he feels like his defense has control of this.
Right.
You got to feel like if this is last year's game, that doesn't happen.
Exactly. You're exactly right. You know, that's a good job there by Terry not intercepting the ball there.
Yeah, just let it hit the ground.
Exactly.
And you've got, your instinct is to go after it.
Exactly.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball's at the 30-yard line. 10 yards away from the Storm's orthodontics red zone. It's Jordan Owens in motion. Connor Hutchins with the fake. Going to throw it high and long, looking for Ladarius into a crowd, and the ball's intercepted in the end zone.
Looks like
it looked like he
dropped the
fumbled
ball.
it. Now
Let's see who comes up with it out of the pile.
Yeah, Robinson's got the football.
Wow. You know, it's one of those plays, sudden change. You want to try to make something happen. Ball just didn't come out like it needed to right there, and it was tipped to the wrong person.
Intercepted there by Deontay Moody.
You know, you mentioned momentum. We turn around, and this is something as a young team, we've got to really do a good job of not allowing the momentum to change back to what they need it to be.
The ball's going to be placed at the 16. Springdale turns it over. And back into the game comes Buddy Gaston, the quarterback from Joe T. Robinson. We'll have Hunter Smith behind him. Smith, he's wrapped up.
Stay with it.
Tell you what, first one there, Luis Herrera.
Great job right there. Great job up front.
Cleaned up by Andre Sparks.
You know, you're talking about those linemen, that big kid there at tackle, but I'll tell you what, our front guys up front have done a really good job of maintaining their leverage and being able to hold that front line.
2nd down, 12.
You can, and I think you can kind of see Joe T. Robinson starting to kind of slow down a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I think they're kind of shocked that this isn't more.
Right.
I think they felt like they've had chances, and Springdale keeps turning them away.
Right.
Here's Gaston. He'll give to Smith. Springdale's got it read pretty good. J-Rod's there. And the ball comes loose, and I think they're going to call him down.
Yeah, I think it was too. You know, that's a zone play to the left side, but I think it looks like we got another Robinson player down.
Looks like Luis Herrera as well.
Covered by the Senators. Number 19, Deontay Moody. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3 on the play. We do have a player.
So we're going to take a quick timeout while they tend to Luis Herrera. 6:39 to go in the half. 14-0 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Presented by McClarty Daniel.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Catering provided by Dominguez.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
So Luis Herrera comes off the field under his own power. It's 3rd down and 3. Buddy Gaston in the shotgun for Joe T. Robinson. He's going to keep it on the zone read. He's got a hole across the 30-yard line, and it'll be enough for a first down.
It's all the way out to the Senator 33-yard line. That's good enough for a run.
You know, the first play they run the zone, we miss the tackle on that. They come back with the quarterback counter. You know, they're just trying to run some clock. But I'll tell you what, our front line, if they can contain and keep doing what they're doing, give our offense a chance, and I think our young guys, they'll pick it up.
So 1st down and 10. Ball at the 33. Springdale shows blitz. Here comes Andre.
Great job.
I'll tell you what,
Get the ball.
That's a free football.
Yes, sir. That's a touchdown for us. That's a touchdown.
Yes, it should be. Into the end zone.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is calling on the other side, is calling incomplete. Wow. I'm not so sure that's the right call.
I thought it was backwards, but
yes, sir.
You know, that's why they pay the refs the big bucks.
Sparks did a great job hitting him. The ball went backwards. Wow. You know, the official that was right on the call didn't make the call.
Yeah, the white hat didn't say anything.
Right.
But it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Springdale has gotten pressure on Gaston and Towers.
Every time.
You know, it's the first time they've really gotten home.
You know, here's what I've liked seeing our kids do, too. No matter what's happened so far, our kids are coming every single play. They're playing hard.
2 tight ends set to the bottom of the screen. Gaston gives to Alexander.
Great job.
J-Rod on the tackle. Check that. Chase Jones on the tackle.
He's done a really good job staying at home and just making the play. Great job.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Big play right here for our kids.
Clock running. 5:40 to go in the half. 14-0 our score.
You know, if we can hold them here, get the ball, and put the ball in the end zone before half, well, that's going to really help our kids. Yes.
And Springdale gets the ball to start the second half. You can get that 2 for 1. That's a pretty good deal. That's Nunley in motion. Gaston alone in the backfield. 5 wide receivers set. And they're going to get a timeout. Joe T. Robinson. 5:21 to go in the half. 14-0 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
5:21 to go here in the half. 14-0 our score. Update on the Fayetteville-St. John Vianney game. Fayetteville up 43-0. Did that say first quarter?
Yes, sir.
Yikes. 43-0 Fayetteville leading after 1. Right here we've got 3rd down and 10, ball at the 33.
Big play here for the defense. Our young kids are doing an amazing job just staying with them, hustling, playing hard. We needed one play right here.
Gaston alone in the backfield, 5 wide receivers set, 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Springdale with a little bit of pressure. Gaston flushed, throws it high and long, looking for a guy, and it is caught. It's Nunnally, knocked down by J-Rod, but that's going to be enough for a first down, and we've got a Bulldog down.
Not sure who that was there. Got hit. Looks like he kind of hit knee to knee, maybe. Not real sure.
So while they take a look at him, we'll take a quick timeout. 5:11 to go in the half. 14-0 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness Centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
Gabe Bukow was the injured Bulldog up under his own power, walking to the sidelines. Now I think you may have nailed it there. Just kind of banged knees with J-Rod on the tackle. But it's a 1st and 10. Ball's at the 38-yard line. That pass was complete to Nunnally. Buddy Gaston, the quarterback. Alexander, the running back. Check that. Searcy, the running back, and he's got a room over the left side. He's going to get down near the 30-yard line. It's going to wind up being about an 8-yard pickup.
Sparks' helmet came off, yeah, so he'll have to go out of play.
He's had a good first half.
He's had a great first half.
Really his first action.
Right, and I tell you what, Coach Hobbs has done a really good job putting him in different spots and making them have to find him and play him. He's done a really good job. I'm not sure they blocked him all night.
So 2nd down, 2, clock running, 4:45 to go, first half. This is Searcy again. He's going to slip. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
Yeah, that slip came that Martinez kind of helped him stop that edge there, and that kind of he tried to cut back under him.
So it'll bring up 3rd down. Ball's at the 31-yard line to make the 28.
You know, here, watch your RPO right here, run pass, and just be real smart. Be where you're supposed to be, do your job. Big play right here for our defense.
Gaston in the shotgun. He's got Searcy alongside, and he'll throw. Screen set up. That ball's going to fall
incomplete.
Great
job by Isai. Did you see him replace it? Run? It was a great job right there by our defensive lineman just to retrace his tracks and go right toward that receiver, and the receiver put his eyes on him, and he didn't want any part of.
Joe T's 5 of 9 on 3rd downs, 0 for 3 on 4th downs. This is their 4th. 3:58 to go in the half. 14-0 the score. Again, the line to make is the 28. Gaston in the shotgun. Springdale shows blitz and they jump.
Gosh almighty. Man.
So they'll give them the free 5 yards, and that'll be enough for the Joe T first down.
I think they only had 10 players on the field.
Oh, man.
They did. They just brought their 11th player on the field. Wow. We've got to be a lot more disciplined right there on that front line. You know it's 4th and 3, so got to be smarter.
Clock running, 3:50 to go in the first half. 1st and 10, Joe T. Robinson. I believe that Smith pops through the other. Searcy gets through. He's going to get inside the 20-yard line into the Storms Orthodontics red zone.
They're going to try to get back up and run it pretty.
Give him the 18-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 2. Clock running, 3:30 to go. And now we've got a timeout
I think that's a good timeout right here.
We'll take the timeout with him. 3:25 to go in the half, 14-0 our score. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
3:25 to go in the first half. 14-0 our score. 2nd down and 2. Ball's at the 18. Good time out there to maybe get your wits back about you.
Just calm them down. You know, we've talked about them being so young. That, like I said, I thought that was a great timeout. Get a little breath. Get our kids. Just calm them down.
Gaston has Searcy behind him in the pistol. This is Searcy straight ahead. He'll meet him at about the 17-yard line. It's going to be real close to first down yardage.
I like this. They gave us a spot there. That's good. 3rd and short. Good job there by the front line. Esaid, Kevin Hernandez right there, just closing the gap, squeezing right there at the point of attack. Great job.
So it'll bring up 3rd and short. Number to keep an eye on. Robinson's run 41 plays here in the first half. Here's Searcy again. Big hole left side. Searcy inside the 10, near the 5-yard line.
On the carry all the way down to the Bulldog 6-yard line. Good enough for a Robinson Senator. Brought to you by State
Well, he's got a pretty quick burst through that hole.
11-yard pickup. Give Joe T a 1st and goal at the 6. Clock is running, 2:39 to go. Gaston hands to Hunter Smith. I believe that's Junior Flores going to ride him down. Going to mark him down at about the 2-yard line.
Yep. Take a deep breath. Just relax. Let's play football, guys. Come on.
So 4-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal. As we close in on 2 minutes to go in the first half. Gaston straight ahead. Smith. And he's going to find his way into the end zone for the Joe T. Robinson touchdown.
You know, Westbrook had a great. He came up running hard through that hole there. He just a little bit wide, and it would have been a big collision had Westbrook been just a little bit to the right there. Looks like they're going for 2 again.
So Hunter Smith with the 2-yard touchdown run stretches Joe T. Robinson's lead to 20-0 with exactly 2 minutes to go here in the first half. What, Robinson's taking their time getting this play in.
Right.
15 seconds to go on the play clock. Buddy Gaston, he's the quarterback. He's got Hunter Smith alongside. Bunch formation to the bottom. This is Gaston on the roll. Gaston, he's not going to get there, so Springdale turns him away.
That's the 2nd time they've run that same play, same formation.
They just ran 7 seconds off the clock. All right. Anyway, our new score, Robinson 20, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
1:53 to go in the half. Springdale finds themselves down 20-0. This Joe T. Robinson team has controlled the tempo of the game here in the first half. 44 plays, 148 yards. You know, nothing overwhelming. It's just sort of ball control and Springdale's inability to do anything when they had chances. They had the ball at the 30-yard line, turned it over.
Right, exactly. You know, and again, that comes with that inexperience. You know, I have been pleased with the defense. They've done a really good job. They've had to grow up pretty quick, and they've done a good job.
So the kickoff, short. It's going to be fielded by Ladarius at the 16. Ladarius makes a move. He's going to get near the 30. Nice spin. He's finally knocked down at about the 31.
Number 21, Ladarius Lonsley.
Now our offense just needs to, again, just relax, run the football, get something going, get some things positive. We will get the ball back the start of the second half, and I think if we can finish something positive going into the halftime, make some adjustments at halftime, and that's going to be really important, especially with a young group, being able to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and this is one of those games where you just want to kind of settle them down.
Right.
I mean, you've played your first half of football.
That's right.
At the varsity level for a lot of these guys.
Exactly.
Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. He's going to low snap, picks it up, takes it and throws it, and it's going to go incomplete. Looking for, that's Darryl Parchman on the far side.
We talk about, as coaches, we tell these kids every year the speed of the game changes. And I think, some of the skill guys that Robinson have, the speed of the game's definitely different.
Connor, 2 out of 10 in the first half for 11 yards. Springdale has run just 17 plays. A little ball control is probably what's in order here. You don't want to give this Robinson team the football back. This is Gilberto with a hole. Gilberto Dominguez.
Good run.
Going to get up near the 50-yard line. That's by far Springdale's biggest play of the night.
Right. Now let's keep it going. Again, just something positive. Our kids need something positive right here. Keep it moving.
At the 45. It's first down and 10. Hutchins in the shotgun. He'll give it to, he'll pull it. He's got Jordan Owens. That's his first catch of the night.
Great job.
That's
carried about 3 defenders.
Yep, Jordan Owens with his first career reception. Now Springdale's got a little something going.
Again, I think we can use that guy at 6'6". You got to be able to use that guy.
Have to.
Wow.
That's a weapon that's just begging to be used.
Exactly.
So 3 wide receivers set, 4 wide receivers set now. Connor Hutchins will pitch to Gilberto. He's going to get a couple down inside the 40.
I'll tell you what, he's done a great job running hard.
We're going to give him the 39. Gilberto's got 6 carries, 26 yards in the first half. Connor throwing it high and long, looking for Ladarius. He goes up to try and get it, can't come away with it, and it's
looks like we got a flag. Sure do.
Wow. Hey, better late than never.
We'll take it.
38 seconds to go in the half. Springdale is going to have a chance here.
Like I said, if we, anything positive, we get down, if we can kick a field goal, that's positive. That's momentum going into half. Make some adjustments, come out, we get the ball, come back and score again. We cut the score in half, then it's 20-10.
So the call is pass interference with 38 seconds to go in the half. Springdale moving closer to that Storms Orthodontics red zone.
Right here, this will be a good time right here. You've got 38 seconds. You've got time. Your playbook's pretty much open right here. Just be smart.
Springdale's got 2 timeouts left. Connor will bring him out. 4 wide receivers set. Gilberto Dominguez is the running back. Just feels like Jordan Owens. Connor with the pump fake. Now throws a dart. Darryl on the intended receiver. It's going to go incomplete.
Fake the screen right there and tried to hit Darryl down the middle.
.32 seconds to go in the half. 20-0 our score. Springdale trying to get into the red zone for the first time tonight.
Again, just be patient. Do something right here that we can keep our kids just positive.
Bates and Owens to the top of the screen. Connor will throw. Good protection. Got a man down the middle. That's Ladarius. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line, maybe to the 10-yard line.
Right. Gave him the 10.
So Ladarius with the reception.
25 seconds left, 10-yard line. Clock's going to start.
Looks like they're going to mark him at the 12.
Oh,
so
timeout.
Winds up being a 12-yard pickup, and we've got a timeout. We'll hold it right here. 21 seconds to go in the half. Springdale has the football at the 12. You just feel a little bit of little bit of momentum here for the Bulldogs.
Right. And that's one of those things. I'm not so sure we didn't lose some seconds here. I think Coach Clark may be looking for some of that. I don't know if he's going to get it.
Springdale's going to use their second timeout of the first half. And, I mean, this is, even if you come away with a 3 here.
Exactly.
I mean, you've got to get something. They just put 4 seconds back on the clock to 25 seconds. Right. So a little bit of extra time for the Bulldogs. But you got to get something out of this, especially after getting the ball at the 30-yard line, turning it over on that sudden change.
Right.
You know, this is an opportunity for Springdale. Just get a little something going into halftime. And we talked about it. Robinson only plays 23 guys.
That's right. You know, and even if they get the 3 points here, if we don't get a touchdown, but I think we're going to get the touchdown. We go in, make some adjustments at half, calm our kids down. They come out the second half with some confidence, with a little momentum swing, score a touchdown or kick a field goal. We've cut the score in half. You never know what can happen later on in the game. Playing 23 kids, I think that's the advantage that we need to win this game.
So Springdale comes out. Gilberto Dominguez is the running back. 3 wide receivers to the top. It's Ladarius, Michael Bates, and Darryl Parchman. Jordan Owens, the inline tight end, going for the corner, throwing it. Nobody home.
Wow.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. And
we've
got a flag down.
Another flag. Yep.
So I think he got held.
There was a lot of 2 or 3 people piled up, and we didn't come out, and they did. So
there's a lot of people clot over on that far side.
Yeah.
While we await the call, 19 seconds to go. That's a play that they ran a lot in those 7-on-7s during the summer.
Right. You get inside the 10, you try to run some of those pick routes, and I think that was one of those where the defensive guy just got a little bit too much of us, pushed us, and kind of got tangled up, knocked us down. So that's going to give us half the distance right there. So we'll take it.
So we're awaiting the call. Looks like they're going to march it off against Joe T. Robinson. Is it a hold or is it pass interference? They're going to say pass interference.
Yeah.
So that'll carry with it the first down. Not that that's a big deal right now. Ball's going to go to the 7.
Timeout, Joe T.
Okay, so Joe T's going to take the timeout. We'll take the timeout with him. 19 seconds to go in the half. Springdale down 20. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Presented by McLarty Daniel.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McLarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McLarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McLarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McLartyDaniel.com.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
And we welcome you back to Joe T. Robinson High School, Little Rock, Arkansas. 20-0 our score. 19 seconds to go in the half. We were talking during the break, kind of strategery here,
right.
a little bit of strategery. This is where you want Jordan Owens, the big 6'6" tight end.
I think you got a guy that's 6'6". I think you got to utilize him. You got Wormsley outside. You put him at one corner over there, and you make them have to cover him, and then you take Jordan.
We're going to go 4 wide. Jordan Owens is the slot receiver on the bottom. Ladarius Wansley to the top. Gilberto Dominguez, the running back. Connor, pump fake, throwing to Ladarius. He's open in the back of the end zone, and he dropped it.
Great route right there.
Yeah, that's that little sluggo
route. Yeah. Fake the slant and hit him in the corner. Just came up a little short there.
Man, got to help your quarterback on that. 14 seconds to go. I mean, it was there. It was a great call. That's a play that they ran a lot last year.
Right.
Brock Pounders ran that. It was a staple of what they did. Same formation. Connor fires it, looking for Michael Bates on the in route. That's going to go incomplete. Now we've got 11 seconds left.
Pass intended for number 89, Michael Bates. Ball's incomplete.
So it's 3rd down and goal. Ball at the 6. Bates and Owens to the bottom. The same formation, 4 wide. Gilberto Dominguez moves to the right side. Connor finds Michael Bates, and he's going to be knocked down at the 6-yard line. Springdale's going to call a timeout with 4 seconds left, and we'll see what they want to do.
Looks like the field goal unit here. Like I said, they're going to get something positive out of this, and get in at half right here and try to make some adjustments. You know, we had some opportunities there. We just, like I said, the first play, you know, we've got a quarterback receiver. They got to play pitch and catch right there and make something happen. You know, sometimes you're not going to get a perfect throw. The receiver's got to make the play. Sometimes you're going to get a perfect throw, and you know, the quarterback's got to help both of them. They got to learn to work together, and that's where that inexperience, I think we're seeing some of that right there.
Yeah, that's you know, the play to Wansley was open. I mean, the little sluggo route, that was there. I mean, you got to help your quarterback out on that.
Exactly.
But, so 4 seconds to go. It's going to be 4th down, goal to go. Ball's on the 6. Not that it matters, but Springdale could get a first down.
I think we're going. He may bring out the offense again.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, he's going to bring the offense out.
That may be, you know, one of those things where the kids went in and said, "Coach, let's go for it right here and score." You know, so we'll see.
Well, this is a huge play in the first half. The Springdale Bulldogs, a touchdown here could be huge momentum. They're going to come same formation, 4 wide. Gilberto Dominguez, the running back.
Looks like we got timeout here with Joe T. He's going to take their last one with 4 seconds left.
All right, so we'll take the timeout with them. Everybody take a deep breath. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Presented by McLarty Daniel.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McLarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McLarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McLarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McLartyDaniel.com.
20-0 our score. 4 seconds to go here in the half. Springdale's going to go.
Big play right here. We need, again, something positive. Looks like the same formation.
Same formation they've had on all 4 plays to this point. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. Connor throws the slant, looking for Ladarius.
Oh, man.
The ball's going to fall incomplete, and that's going to be the last play of the first half. So our score at halftime, Joe T. Robinson 20, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Catering provided by Dominguez.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
How about a huge hand for the Senator cheerleaders? The Senator cheerleaders would like to thank Dr. Keith Morris with Central Arkansas Gastroenterology for his sponsorship. The cheerleading team is captained by Jake Morris, co-captains Emerson Jasper and Lauren Rodriguez. JV Cheer is selling fall sports programs. They're on sale now for $2. And the Future Senator Cheer Clinic is coming up September 14th. See Coach Brooks to sign up. We would like to take this opportunity to thank NYPD Pizza for the music trivia.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
On the counter, finds a hole, Garrett inside the 5, touchdown Springdale. Shot, good! Wide open placement, touchdown Har-BER Wildcats!
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
I need new tires. What size of tire do I need? Will they have my size? Do I need an appointment? When can I get in? How long will that take? Can I drop my car off? Do I have to wait there? What will I do with my kids? Will they have a tire that fits my budget?
Does buying tires have your head spinning? At Tire Tracks, we have all the answers built on over 20 years of local service. With 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and over 25 highly skilled technicians, we can answer all your questions and keep your head from spinning.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities. You'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness Centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise. To always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Presented by McClarty Daniel.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Catering provided by Dominguez.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
And we welcome you back to Joe T. Robinson High School. About 10 minutes to go before we kick off the third quarter. A couple of scores from around the 7A West. Bentonville West leading nationally ranked Owasso out of Oklahoma With half a minute to go, they lead 20-19. You had a score on the Fayetteville game.
57-0 at half. Yeah,
that'll do. And then Northside was leading Heritage.
Right.
So we'll attempt to get a couple more scores for you as we go through here. Let's talk about the first half before we get into some of the numbers. Frustration, but hope, because Springdale, after the opening kickoff, you kind of rolled your eyes and went, oh gosh.
Yeah.
But they really kind of settled in.
They did.
They've played. There's some things that inside the statistics that are a little alarming, but just give me some general first half observations.
As far as defensively, they're on the field for 44 plays. As a defense, being that young, that's really tough because they're taking a lot of blows, a lot of punches, and it does tend to take a toll on itself. So I think having the defense on the field, but really I thought they settled in. I know the score's 20-0, but I thought the defense played really, really well. They put the quarterback in a lot of pressure situations. So, defensively I thought they didn't do too bad. I think the offense has got to help them out a little bit. Quarterback to receiver, receiver to quarterback. And I think if they can start doing that more as a group, small victories are going to be really important for our kids.
Very, very important. The opening kickoff was returned 87 yards for a touchdown. Robinson led 6-0, really before anybody sat down with their popcorn. Then 2 rushing touchdowns, one at the end of the first half, just under 2 minutes to go, gave them their margin at the halftime, 20-0. Robinson leads, but Springdale's had 2 opportunities that you and I were just talking about during the break. They had a sudden change here. They got the ball at the 30-yard line, through an interception, and then the last drive of the first half got down to the 7-yard line, couldn't punch it in.
Right, and on the 7, first and goal there from the 7, great play call with the sluggo, just couldn't make the completion in the pass throw, and then kind of just sputtered out right there. That would have been a great opportunity to come back with something positive going in at half, make some adjustments, and we get the ball the second half. So I think it's real important with us getting the ball. First thing we need to do is make sure, 1, they kick the ball off, 2, get a good return, and then offensively, let's regroup, get some small victories, move the ball, keep the ball, let our defense kind of regroup itself, and then come back and see what happens.
Leading rusher for the Bulldogs in the first half was Gilberto Dominguez. He had a couple of nice runs, 6 carries, 26 yards. Connor Hutchins, 3 carries for 6 yards. Receiving for the Bulldogs, leading receivers Ladarius Wansley, 3 catches, 23 yards. Jordan Owens has 1 12-yard reception. Michael Bates has a yard reception. Connor Hutchins has struggled in the first half, 5 out of 17, 36 yards. Does have the 1 interception. For Joe T. Robinson, they've kind of spread it around in the running game. Their leading rusher on the night is Hunter Smith. He's got 8 carries for 33 yards, 1 touchdown. Really haven't thrown the ball very effectively. Their quarterbacks combined are 9 for 20 for 69 yards. Gaston doing the bulk of the work. He's 8 out of 14. Towers just 1 out of 6.
Right.
Springdale defense, after that first drive when they went down 14-0, kind of settled in. I'm a little concerned about the 44 plays.
Right.
Joe T's only got 148 yards total, but the 44 plays, that's body blows.
Right.
Body blows.
And we've talked, when you're talking about a young team, it's gonna start taking its toll. And those, like we talked during the break, instead of 3 and 4 yard, they're going to be 6 to 8, 8 to 10, and then it's going to be those big plays. So we definitely have to settle down. Talking about the stats, we've also mentioned the third down efficiency. I think we're 1 for 6, and they're 6 for 10.
Yep.
And that makes a big difference on
That's
both
moving
sides
the
of the ball. That's right.
Yeah, that's moving the chains.
So little things like that, if we can get those corrected, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, you're talking about a Springdale team last year that had 18 seniors in that starting 22, and now you're looking at primarily a junior and sophomore team with a very, very small smattering of seniors. This is a young football team. You go in, you catch your breath, come out, play 2 quarters of football. 20 against a really good Robinson team might be insurmountable, but you never know.
Right.
You can always make that one big play, and all of a sudden you're back into it.
That's right. And for these guys, like you said, talking about the team being young and the seniors that we have, the seniors don't have a lot of experience. And with that being said, the leadership kind of has to come with a lot of them, not just 1 or 2 of them. And that's where they got to kind of get together, offense and defense and gel. And it's going to take some time, but at the same time, we got to step up.
Yeah.
Some kids going to have to make some plays.
He's Coach Robert Johnson. I'm Zach Arns, the voice of the Bulldogs. Glad you're with us here for the 2019 season opener. And I talked to Coach Clark as he was coming out of the field house before the game, and I said, what do you think? And he just kind of shrugged and went, well, we're going to find out. I think one of the things that's really, promising here is the team's still fighting. They're
Right.
still playing.
Exactly.
You know, the execution is lacking, but the effort is there.
Exactly. You know, and that's something as a coach, you want to see the kids. You know they're going to make mistakes. You know the execution of the first games, usually those are things that, you know, jitters and the team being so young, those are things that are going to happen. But the one good thing, like you mentioned, those kids are playing hard. And that's going to pay off for that young team later on. We just got to continue that process.
You hear coaches talk about holding the rope. You know, when you've got a team like this and things aren't going maybe the way they used to in junior high and you're struggling and you're just not as fast as the guy next to you, you want them to hold on to that rope because this sort of a game pays dividends 2 years from now when those sophomores are seniors.
Right.
You know, they hung in there. They keep working. It's very encouraging to see based on, you know, all the numbers are down. I mean, this is not a very experienced football team.
Right.
I'll remind you, I mean, just 293 yards of offense is what they brought back from last year. I mean, you put up the numbers.
Right.
I mean, it's incredible how much of their offense they lost from last year.
2 running backs themselves, Pounders and Garrett alone, 2,800 yards.
That's a lot.
You know, you're looking at over 18 touchdowns just with Vaughn. We lost over 177 receptions with the receiving group that we had. That's a lot of offense.
Yeah.
You know, and our kids have to understand it is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take little wins here and there. They got to understand that there's a lot of ebbs and flows, ups and downs, highs and lows, and they got to understand that and stay the course. It's not going to be easy. Sometimes it's the grind. They got to understand that when adversity hits, they got to come back and keep punching and keep fighting.
Just to remind, I mean, Jordan Owens caught his first career pass tonight.
Right.
Ladarius Wansley has 3 catches. Those were his first 3 catches in his career.
Right.
Same thing with Michael Bates. He caught a pass here at the end of the half. That's his first career reception. Gilberto Dominguez got his first career carry. It is an incredibly young football team, but they're out here fighting with one of the best teams in 4A. And you know, people say the difference between 7A and 4A. If you don't know about the 7-4A conference, think. Give me some guys from Nashville. I mean, the Nashville teams, the Warren teams, all those receivers that came to the University of Arkansas in the early 2010s, they came from this conference.
That's right. You know, and I was at the 8-4A with HAR-BER. And those guys, they're very, very talented group of players down there as well. And you mentioned those 4 guys that got their first career reception, first career run. Those are guys we're counting on.
Yeah.
And when you're counting on guys that are just now getting their first catch or their first run, and they're going out and they're playing hard, there's a lot of positives with that too, because those are guys that are only going to get better. Yeah,
very encouraging first half. And, you know, we mentioned that Landon Phipps, the talented sophomore wide receiver, he's out with a leg injury. That's another weapon that they don't have. It's forced Darryl Parchman to go play receiver and put Gilberto in that spot, so you're not seeing Darryl back at the running back spot. He's run basically all spring and summer as the number 1 tailback. So, you know, it's a little – I think the offensive line's done well. Connor really hasn't been under any pressure at all.
No, I think you're right. You know, and they put Darryl out there at receiver, and I think it's because maybe he's the next – he's our guy to run, but at the same time, I don't know that there's maybe a receiver right now that's able to do that with the Phipps out right now. So being able to do that is going to help us a lot.
Yeah, we're about a minute away from starting the second half. 20-0 our score. Joe T. Robinson leads. Springdale, again, struggling on offense. I just lost the number. There you go. 26 plays in the first half for 68 yards, 36 of that through the air. They really haven't had a chance to get the thing in gear. Haven't had the football that long. The drive at the end of the first half is really the best drive that we've seen.
Right, exactly. You know, and like I said, we had talked about that coming in, and we knew they had to have something positive right there. We had 30 seconds left. We got it 1st and goal right there at the 7, and both of us were looking like, hey, this is our chance right here. We can make this something positive right here, make some adjustments at halftime, come back and get the ball, and anything can happen. We come back and score the first series. We cut the score in half.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, you as a coach, I mean, you know this as well as anybody. Special teams, that third phase of the game is super important, and it cost Springdale on the opening kickoff. And then on their first drive, they had the muff snap, winds up being about a 14-yard punt, and then Joe T goes down and scores. And it's you know, it's been I think the jitters are gone. Now you got to get to playing football, and you got to start executing.
Right. You know, and those are, you know, the third phase that you're talking about, special teams, and especially not only is special teams, but it's also 0 week. So we're playing a week earlier, and anytime, you know, the special teams, that's a little thing. And those are the little things that sometimes make the biggest difference.
Now, I was watching Coach Hobbs here, who, by the way, was inducted into the Springdale Hall of Fame over the summer. I was watching him as the team gathered up, and they were doing some stretching, just slapping helmets. Very encouraging. I think,
right.
I think they're pleasantly surprised, maybe pleased with the way that this first half has gone. That's a super talented team from Joe T. Robinson, and they're in there, in the middle of the ring throwing punches.
Exactly. And, like I said, 7A, 4A, those guys are super talented. Our kids are young. You've already mentioned 4 guys, and there's more than just 4 guys that are doing something for the first time tonight. We got linemen that are getting in there and getting snaps for the first time and having to play big parts and big roles for this team, and they're having to step up and be ball players that they're sometimes may not be ready, but they got to get in there, and we're throwing them in the fire and getting them warmed up and ready to go.
So Springdale's going to get the ball to start the second half. Talk to me. I mean, you've seen a first half. What are you going to come out? What do you want to come out with? What do you want to see? What do you want to run here? What's worked that you can kind of get some momentum going?
I think one thing, Dominguez has done a really good job. He's seeing the field pretty good. Give him a chance to get something and maybe come back with a little RPO to Jordan, and then kind of spread the field out widthwise, and then come back and maybe hit one deep to Wormsley and try to use the field a little bit, but kind of start off and give them some confidence early.
You had mentioned it right before we went to halftime. Springdale's going to get the football first. Number one thing on the list is get the football, because they tried the onside kick after their first touchdown, didn't work. So Springdale's got to be conscious of that, then go to the return.
And here's the deal: you've got a great group of coaches right over there on that sideline that know football, and they're gonna have those kids ready to come out this half, I can assure you.
So it looks like we are about ready to start the second half. Again, 20-0 our score. Joe T. Robinson in the lead. Springdale is huddled up on the far side. Looks like Darryl Parchman, Ladarius Wansley, and it looks like Gilberto's going to go back to now he's a sprinter. He's a track guy. You get him a little bit of daylight, things go pretty well. Springdale looks like they've got the hands team out there. I see Brindle Cook, Ricky Monafor, Chase Jones. Looks like a group of receivers and running backs out there.
Yeah, they've got some hands guys out there just to make sure. I can tell you what else, too. As a coach, sometimes you see a lot of the times you see the linemen, but, we've got some linebackers, some defensive backs. You got guys that can run. So if they do kick it, you've got a front line of 5 guys that can get back and give us a good wedge right there. Hey, makes a big difference on a return right here. Could be the positive thing we need.
Caden Lacey has got the ball teed up. He's kicked off once in the first half. It was one that went deep. So I don't know. After watching the game last night with Pulaski Academy, I'm on pins and needles.
Well,
every time there's a kickoff.
Pulaski, Rob, they're not going to kick it. They're going onside kick, and they're not punting. You know that going into the game. So,
well, we know Robinson hasn't punted yet. They refuse to. Caden Lacey's got it teed up. We're about ready to start the second half. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Kick is short and to the right. Fair catch there by Brindle Cook. Ball's going to be caught at the 24-yard line. Springdale's going to get the football.
Right, not bad. We're, I think, what is it, the 24, I think, where we're at.
Yep,
so
that's where they'll get it.
Again, I think something we've got to do is just come out. We've got to be patient, and we got to make sure that we get something positive right here. We can't start behind the sticks right here. We've got to get some positive yards and try to get something going right here on this first series.
So Connor Hutchins will bring him out 5 out of 17 in the first half, 36 yards. Got a little something going there on that last drive. Darryl Parchman's in at the running back spot. Ladarius Wansley comes to the bottom. 2 wide receivers to the top. Connor has Sparks in motion. They're going to give it to Darryl. He's got a hold. Darryl across the 30.
Good job.
That little motion creates the hole.
Just trying to get a little eye candy to run across the field there to get them to look at it and come right underneath. Great job blocking up front. Darryl did a good job hitting the hole.
So they're going to give him 9 up to the 33. It's going to bring up a second down, and we'll call it a yard. It's a little bit less. Same formation. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. Gives to Darryl straight ahead, nowhere to go. And he is going to get really close to the first down.
I think they may give it to him. Good spot on the far side there.
He found something out of nothing. And
look and see what the white hat does here. Give us, no, you don't give us second down.
No, they're going to give him
third, excuse me. About a half a yard.
It's just underway here in the third quarter. 11:27 to go. 2 back set. Connor to throw. Got Ladarius at the 50, first down, Springdale.
You know, there's that RPO right there.
You called it.
Great job right there. Like I said, you know, the coaches on that sideline, they know how to coach the game of football. They know it well, so just got a matter of execution out of our kids.
They're into Joe T. Robinson territory. Here comes Darryl looking for a hole.
Good.
Nice jump cut.
Yeah.
He's going to get inside the 45-yard line.
You know, that's 6 yards right there out of nothing.
Springdale's got a little something going.
Positive. Little victories every time. Keeping it positive. Great job here coming out with, you know, offense coming out and making some things happen early.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Again, a 2-back set. Now Jordan Owens is going to come into the slot. 4 wide receivers now. It's Owens in motion. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. Darryl Parchman alongside. Hutchins will throw. Pass.
Oh.
Incomplete. Intended there for Jordan Owens.
Just a little bit low there.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down. 4 yards to go.
3rd and short. This is a big play for us. You know, we talked about the 3rd down efficiency during the first half. This second half, this is a big one right here for us, the first one.
Line to make is the 39. 3 wide receivers set. Ladarius Wansley to the bottom. This is Sparks in motion. They're going to take it and give it to Darryl. And there's nowhere to go. Nope, he's going to wind up losing a yard back to the 44.
Yeah, lost it. Big decision right here for us. You know, I think we're going to go.
Springdale's going to go. They're 1 for 7 on 3rd downs, 0 for 1 on 4th down. Now we're going to go 2 wide receivers to the top. Sparks and Wansley. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. Parchman the running back. Jordan Owens the tight end. Michael Bates here at the bottom of the screen. Clock running, 9:50 to go. The play clock goes inside of 10. Hutchins on the roll. Got a man open. That's Wansley.
Great
and it's caught.
Catch.
Far
Great.
side.
That was
Ladarius Wansley with the catch.
That was a great job by Ladarius, using his body, keeping the defender off of him, and making a great catch.
You'll see it right here on the replay. Hutchins finds Ladarius, shielded him off like a basketball player, and the
Great
ball's
job.
at the 20-yard line and into the Storms Orthodontics red zone. This is Parchman straight ahead. He's going to get a couple.
Parchman on the carry.
2 yards right there. You know, Darryl right there, putting his head down and just getting him 2 yards out of, you know, basically getting
something
hit
out of nothing.
Exactly. You know, Joe T's they're starting to sub guys already.
So it's 2nd down 8. Clock running, 9:15 to go, 3rd quarter. 20-0 our score. Joe T. Robinson in the lead. Dual back set. Connor hands to Darryl Parchman around the outside. He's going to get knocked out of bounds and onto the track.
You know, that right there kind of shows you that Darryl's got another little second gear there. That's a great run by Darryl.
That's one of those guys. I mean, that could be the change of pace you were talking about.
Right. And if you notice, the play call has been a little bit different, just making that defense have to line up, have to play the whole field.
It's a 5-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Ball at the 13. And we're going to get a timeout. Joe T.
Yes.
Robinson. So confusion from the Senator defense. They want a timeout to talk about it. 9:06 to go in the quarter. 20-0 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
9:06 to go, 3rd quarter. 20-0 our score. Joe T. Robinson in the lead, but Springdale now inside the red zone. Brought to you by Storms Orthodontics. They're at the 13-yard line, facing a 3rd down and 3. It's Parchman and Connor Hutchins in the backfield. Sparks and Wansley to the top. Jordan Owens in the slot to the bottom. Michael Bates, the receiver, on the bottom. And there is Connor throwing the ball towards the end zone. It's going to go incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hutchins passes over number 21.
Looking for Wansley with exactly 9 minutes to go. Springdale now faces another 4th down.
Big play right here.
4th down 3. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. Pressure coming. He throws the fade, looking for Ladarius.
Great
Ball's
catch.
caught.
Touchdown. You betcha.
Touchdown, Springdale. Ladarius Wansley with a reception, his first touchdown in his career. And Springdale fights their way back to within 14. That's also Connor Hutchins' first career touchdown pass. And the Bulldogs cut the lead to 20-6 pending the extra point.
Yeah, that's it. First series, always the most important in the second half. And Springdale comes out, young team like they did. Like you said, quarterback and receiver. First touchdown for both of them.
Oropeza on to try the extra point. Snap's good. Hold is good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So with 8:54 to go in the third quarter, the Bulldogs strike. Our new score, Joe T. Robinson 20, Springdale 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
And we welcome you back to Joe T. Robinson. Oropeza's got it teed up. Salt Bowl going on tonight. Bryant leads Benton 14-0. Springdale's just struck for the first touchdown of the season. 13-yard pass from Connor Hutchins to Ladarius Wansley, and the Bulldogs are on the board. Here's a kick. It's short and high. It's going to be taken at the 20-yard line, the 23-yard line. There's a hole on the far side this time.
Good tackle.
Good tackle here on the far side. Joe T's going to have the ball near the 50-yard line.
Tackle there.
So now you're asking
by
this
Gabe.
Bulldog.
Great tackle there by Gabe.
You ask this Bulldog defense to stand tall one more time.
I thought our kids offensively, they made the adjustment they had to, came out, did exactly what they had to do. Now the defense come up, step up right here, can get a 3 and out. Big for the Bulldogs right here.
So 1st and 10. Joe T. Robinson has the football at the 45-yard line. Towers is back in at the quarterback spot. He's 1 of 6 passing. He's more the runner. Hunter Smith alongside. He's the running back. 4 wide receiver set. Springdale shows blitz. Andre Sparks is coming. Towers bounces out to the outside. He's coming near side, and he's going to run out of bounds. He's going to pick up about 8. Springdale had him hemmed in. Couldn't bring him down.
Yep.
And they're going to knock him out at the 47 of Springdale, so it will be an 8-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 2. Clock stops with 8:37 to go, third quarter. 20-7 our score. Joe T. Robinson leads. Same formation. 4 wide receiver set. Towers the quarterback. Smith the running back. Towers gives to Smith. Smith's got the first down. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line, and it'll be a first down for Joe T. Robinson.
Even though it's a first down, I'll tell you what, defensively, Sparks set the edge. Westbrook did a great job outside, coming outside in and doing exactly what he has to do to make the tackle.
So 1st down 10. Ball at the 43. And with Towers in, he's not. He's their running threat. He's not a guy that's going to stand back there and throw the football. It's going to be a lot of zone read, a lot of option, a lot of quarterback keeps with him. Hunter Smith, the running back. Towers, quarterback power to the right. Springdale's got it hemmed in.
Great job.
Big shot delivered
bet.
there on the far side. I believe that was Brindle Cook.
You bet.
Brindle. Heavy contact on Towers.
That was that bunch formation they've been running on that 2-point conversion. They've run it twice, but they've run to the bunch set. This is the first time they ran opposite that. Brindle did a great job coming up, setting the edge, and making the tackle. Great hit there by Brindle Cook.
1 yard loss. A lot of hands on hips from Joe T. Robinson. 2nd down, 11. Towers still the quarterback. Here's Towers to throw. Fires it. Ball's incomplete. Did Brindle get a hand or Andre get a hand on that one?
If they didn't, they put enough in front of him just to shadow it enough.
It's now going to bring up 3rd down and 11. I'll remind you that Joe T on the night 6 out of 10 on third down conversions. Clock stopped with 7:24 to go. 13-point game. Bulldogs trying to seize momentum here in the second half. Glad you're with us here at the Bulldog Sports Network. He's Coach Robert Johnson, Zach Arns, our entire BSN crew. Glad to have you along.
Big play right here for the defense.
It's Nunnally in motion. Towers rolls right. He's going to throw it long. He's got a man down there.
No flag.
No flags, and the pass is going to fall incomplete. The Bulldogs are going to force a 4th and long.
You know, we're talking about the defense again. Sparks on the edge right there, putting pressure on the quarterback, and talking about the quarterback, not a very good thrower, and it showed there.
He's having, quietly, Andre Sparks is having a really good night.
I think so, yeah. Brings up 4th down. Looks like the offense is staying out.
4th down, 11, 7:18 to go. Ball's at the 44, line to make just inside the 33.
Last time they did this, they ran the screen, so we need to really be patient right here, be smart defensively.
Alexander's checked in at the running back spot. 4 wide receivers set. Towers in the shotgun. Springdale brings pressure. Andre flushes him. Towers directing traffic. He's got a guy wide open, and he dropped it. Springdale is going to force the now 4 and out, and the Bulldogs are going to get the football at the 44-yard line. That offense, I mean, they were in gear last time around. Now, here you go.
Here's the thing. Offense did what they were supposed to. Defensively did what they were supposed to. The first series of both sides of the ball. So, hey, they come back right here on offense and put some more points on the board. Now you take Joe T. Robinson. They kind of put a little doubt in themselves.
Towers now 1 out of 9 passing as Springdale takes over. 7:09 to go, third quarter. Parchman back in the backfield as the running back. Ladarius, he's near side. 3 wide receiver set. That's Sparks in motion. They'll take it and give it to Darryl. Across the 45, across the 50. Nice pickup, 6 yards. Bulldogs have suddenly found something with that jet motion.
Right. Again, it just takes those linebackers. It gets the eyes to move one way. You know, the running back goes 2 steps, cuts back, runs a little counter step there, and it really gives a chance for the running back to open up.
3 wide receiver set. Michael Bates has come to the near side. Sparks and Wansley to the top. They're going to run the draw to Darryl. Darryl, nice first jump down. Cut, first down to the 44-yard line. So Springdale has suddenly gotten the offense in gear, mostly due to Darryl Parchman jumping into the backfield. He's now got 8 carries, 22 yards.
Right. You know, we knew Darryl was going to have to take that role this year and be real tough, and he's showing it this second half.
Credit that offensive line. They have done fairly well in the pass protection game. Now they're getting the run game going. Connor gives to Darryl. Darryl makes one guy miss, and he's going to wind up losing, we'll call it 3.
Right.
Good play there on the outside. I believe that was Brendan Rodriguez on the stop. And Grant Jones over there. So it's going to bring up a second down. Ball's back at the 47, so it's second down, 13 yards. 4 wide receiver set. Connor will throw. He's got the screen set up. There's Ladarius. Makes a guy miss. Ladarius Wansley at the 40, the 35. First down yardage inside the 30. Ladarius Wansley. He is picking it up here in the second half, and the Bulldogs have a first down inside the 30-yard line. There you go. Ladarius makes that guy miss, and then boom, hits the Jets inside the 30-yard line, drags a couple of tacklers, and
good adjustment. Again, you know, that was something I think they wanted to try to hit in the first half and just didn't get it to him. This one, they made it happen, and you can see anytime he touches the ball, good things happen.
Ladarius now 7 catches, 107 yards. And the Bulldogs have a first down inside the 30. Dual back set. Parchman gets around the corner. Darryl Parchman inside the 25, makes a guy miss. Spin move, 15-yard line, first down Bulldogs. This looks like a whole different team.
Exactly, and that's what we talked about coming in. If they can make those adjustments, and they've shown that they can. Darryl stepped up, and he's running the ball like he's got a man with a purpose.
Nice spin move there on the replay, and the Bulldogs have the football at the 14-yard line. 15-yard pickup on that carry, and now here's Connor right up the middle. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line, and you can just feel them sort of oozing with confidence here.
Right. Look at Joe T as they get up.
Yeah, not a lot of emotion.
They're getting up a little bit slower. Yeah. They're getting up a little bit slower. Their front line's got their hands on their hips.
This is what happened last year.
Right.
All of a sudden, Garrett started popping long runs.
Look at them at the front. They're squatted down, all 4 of them.
Good look at Justin Wood calling the play. Springdale huddling a little bit more than I think we're used to seeing. Clock running, 4:35 to go. Three wide receiver set. Connor gives to Gilberto. Gilberto across the 5-yard line. He's going to be real close to first down yardage. I think he's going to come up just a yard short.
Yeah, good little cut right there out of him. He's got a little quickness. You know, with having those two backs, they're two different speeds. That makes it real difficult as a defense.
I'm going to say he was down at the 6, so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 2.
Big series right here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, this is huge.
Yes.
You punch this one in, and we got ourselves a football game. Connor. Robinson shows blitz. Here's Connor. He's got the first down.
Yep, inside the 3. Good job. Good run down to the 2.
Yeah, was that a Connor?
I think it was kind of a designed, kind of a roll. If he's got it, and I think it's one of those options where if he's got a chance to run it just because it's a safer play, you know.
We got a timeout. Robinson player is down. So we're going to take a quick timeout. 3:53 to go in the third quarter. 20-7 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. MyNorthwestAnyCare.com.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
So it's first and goal, ball at the 2. Springdale going to
formation
change.
You bet.
This is Parchman. Hit down into the end zone. Touchdown, Springdale. So the Bulldogs have come out firing on all cylinders here in the third quarter. They score again, and with 3:39 to go, they've cut the lead to 7.
Yep, you know, and you talked about the jet sweep earlier, the trade there by the tight end and the H-back right there, and them not making any adjustment to that. You know, if they're not going to make the adjustment, we definitely got to take advantage of it.
So Arpeza comes on to try the extra point. Good snap. The hold is good. The kick.
Ooh, barely. I think he got it.
Yep. Is good. Wow, that looked like one of my drives. 3:39 to go in the third quarter. Our new score, Joe T. Robinson 20, Springdale 14. And we've got another Robinson player down. So while they tend to him, we'll take a quick break. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
I need new tires. What size of tire do I need? Will they have my size? Do I need an appointment? When can I get in? How long will that take? Can I drop my car off? Do I have to wait there? What will I do with my kids? Will they have a tire that fits my budget?
Does buying tires have your head spinning? At Tire Tracks, we have all the answers built on over 20 years of local service. With 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and over 25 highly skilled technicians, we can answer all your questions and keep your head from spinning.
And we welcome you back to Joe T. Robinson. Our new score, Springdale has cut the lead to 6. Joe T. leads 20-14. Coach Robert Johnson over there. My name is Zach Arns. Glad to have you along on the Bulldog Sports Network. You asked about third down conversions in this this half. And if boy, my eyesight is just hideous.
You know, you've got 2 series of offense for our Bulldogs, 2 touchdowns.
Yep, they're 2 for 4 on third downs here in the quarter. Oropeza is going to tee it up. You know, we were just noticing during the break a lot of the Joe T players starting to cramp up a little bit. You see them kind of stretching, and you're just wondering if maybe the depth is starting to have an effect. Because this Springdale offense looks totally different here in the second half.
Right, exactly. You know, you wanted the kids go in, make some adjustments, and I think sometimes our kids being young are able to make those adjustments because they're listening, they're paying attention to their coaches. Great job, way to respond for a young group. Different kicker this time.
Yeah, they've got new kicker out there. That's Mendoza. He's going to pop this one sky high. You had talked about that. Fair catch.
Yep.
Not wanting to get into the return game with him.
Make them have to make the mistake and put them on offense. You've already proved, you held them on 4th down in the first series as a defense. So, hey, let's put them on the field again. Make them make a mistake.
So I imagine we're probably going to see Buddy Gaston. He moved the offense a little bit better than Towers did. Gaston is checked back in, and now I think we'll see kind of the offense, the normal offense from Joe T. Robinson. You know, because now they're on roller skates. It's 20-14. They've got to get a score here just to kind of stem the tide a little bit.
You know, this may be something where they kind of press a little bit and may throw an interception or cough it up a little bit. Again, get more confusion.
Their guys short. They're screaming for wide receivers.
You know, you got a kid running out on the field that's probably never been on the field.
4 wide receiver set. Gaston is the quarterback. He's going to take it and give it to Hunter Smith. Smith bounces off a tackle. Makes a move to the 45, and now he's got room. This is Hunter Smith inside the 30. He's going to be brought down by Brindle Cook at the 22-yard line.
You know, that's a situation. We had him right there, clogged him up in the middle. He bounced it to the outside and made some big plays, and that's that, that big play potential that they have.
And Springdale's got to look at it this way. There is no special teams for Joe T. Robinson. It's 4 downs.
That's right.
I mean, they're not going to be trying field goals, so you use this 22 yards to try and get the 4 and out, if you will.
Exactly.
Gaston again, the quarterback. Hunter Smith alongside. They'll give it to him straight ahead, and this time Springdale's got him pretty well wrapped up. He'll maybe get a yard out of that.
Maybe. Good job right there. That was a good job by the defense there. Good job.
So it'll be 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They're marking it just shy of the 20-yard line.
You know, after the big play, our defense has got to do a really good job stepping up right here.
Gaston. He'll pull it and throw. Ball's high, and that is dangerous if you're a Joe T. Robinson fan. Terry Wise was in the area.
You know, there's that RPO again. You fake the sweep right there across with the running back, step up and hit right across the middle. Again, trying to draw those linebackers up, and that's what they do. That offense is designed for that on those RPOs.
So now it's 3rd down, 8, 2:37 to go, 3rd quarter. It'll be a 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Searcy is the running back. This is Evans in motion, coming short side.
Golly.
There's the screen. Springdale's got it defensed, and down he goes.
Great job right there.
Trayvon Westbrook coming up big, and that's going to push Joe T. Robinson back out near the 26-yard line.
You know, you mentioned not going to kick a field goal. We're definitely not going to kick it at this point. So you're 4th and long right here. You know, defensive secondary, keep them in front of you, back up, make them put it in front of you, and just make the tackle. Let's get them off the field right here.
It's 4th down and 15. Scoreboard show, now they've changed it. 4th down and 15. Ball resting at about the 27-yard line.
Brought in an extra defensive back here.
Man in motion is Nunnally. Gaston to throw. He's going to throw it high and long. He's got a guy wide open. Touchdown.
Wow.
Brandon Henry got burned on the. It's the same route that we ran in the second quarter. Just a little sluggo route. Brandon lost contact.
You know, that's one of those situations where, when the secondary, if they put their eyes in the backfield, that's what's going to happen. And I think I'm not so sure if he didn't just put his eyes in the backfield and let him get behind him.
So the momentum for the Bulldogs stemmed for the set for a moment.
Right.
1:49 to go, third quarter, 26-14. This is a huge play right here.
Yeah, you bet it is. You know, we've done a good job against their 2-point conversion. I think they've gotten one, but
Towers is checked in as the quarterback. This has got to be some sort of zone read.
Their back moved, looked like. There's
Towers
a hold.
heading for the corner, and he's going to get in, and we've got a flag down.
Towers on the keeper. We do have a flag.
I think you nailed it with the hold.
Yeah. And I'm not so sure the back didn't move a little bit, but that's okay.
Well, either way, this is coming back.
Yeah.
Yep, holding.
Wonder they may.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I don't know that you're
They may
geared
kick
for
the
a
extra point here. I don't know. No, they're going to go here.
The ball's going to be moved back to the 15-yard line. And they'll try the two-pointer again. Again, 1:49 to go, third quarter, 26-14 our score.
Same quarterback in.
Yep, Towers and Cersei are in the backfield. It's Nunnally in motion. Towers, he'll throw. Now he's trying to get to the outside. A little bit of a jump pass, throws it into a crowd. Springdale's going to intercept it.
Yep. Good job by the defense holding right there. Again, you know, we gave up the touchdown, but, you know, they came back 2-point conversion, which could help us later on.
Yep.
You know, at the end of the game,
So
we need it.
Our new score is 26-14, 1:49 to go, third quarter. Now, I mean, if you're Springdale, you got to answer back.
That's right. You know, and so far offensively, they've not stopped at this half.
No, they have not. Looking at some of these numbers, Ladarius Wansley's gone crazy here in the second half. He's got 7 catches, 107 yards. He's got the touchdown, the 36-yarder. This has been it's been impressive here in the second half. They've really gotten it together.
Exactly. It's kind of been one of those tale of the two halves. You know, the first half they kind of came out and kind of did what they wanted to do. The second half offensively, we've kind of done that. You know, and kind of put them on roller skates. So. Going to be interesting to see the rest of the ball game.
Scoring drive for Joe T. Robinson was 5 plays, 64 yards. And now back deep, and this is where you kind of wonder about the onside kick.
Right.
Would they consider doing it? Back deep for the Bulldogs. It's Parchman, Wansley, and that's Gilberto Dominguez on the far side.
You know, again, we've got the hands guys up front, the secondary backs, outside linebackers, guys that can run, guys that can hit, and guys that can, you know, get us a good chance to get a good return here.
Caden Lacey has it teed up. He's going to hit a knuckleball right down the center of the field between the two hash marks. It's picked up by Darryl Parchman at the 19-yard line. He's going to fall on it there.
Yeah.
So that's where Springdale will take over, deep in their own territory. $1:47 to go, third quarter. 26-14 our score. Joe T. Robinson answering Springdale's 14-point barrage here in the third quarter. Now the Bulldogs look to answer.
You
See
know,
who comes out.
Just keep doing what they're doing right here. I don't think you change anything. You know, they've proven they're not going to stop you if you'll keep doing what you're doing. Execution's much better this half. Just keep doing it.
Gilberto Dominguez in the backfield, along with Connor Hutchins.
Missing a guy. There we go.
Ladarius, very important guy.
He kind of looks like he's...
Yeah, he looks like he's walking a little gingerly. Play clock is down to 5. We're going to take it, snap at the counter to Gilberto, across the 20. Nice hole.
Great
up
run.
near the 30. So you know what, that offensive line, which struggled there in the first half, is starting to open some creases.
Looks like we got a little cramp going. He's going to try to...
Well, I'll tell you what, you get one of those things, feels like somebody stuck a steak knife in your calf. Those things hurt. Clock running, 1:23 to go in the quarter. That's Sparks in motion. He'll take it, give it to Gilberto. Pops through the line, first down yardage, 35-yard line, still going, pushing, fighting.
Great job.
Look at this. Look at this. Gilberto Dominguez and the crowd probably.
Good team effort right there.
That's right. He's going to get out near the 45-yard line. The Bulldogs are going to get a first down out of it.
You know, I tell you what, those linemen up front never get the credit they deserve, and that was right there. Now you got two Robinson guys
down with 1:08 to go here in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick timeout. Our score 26-14. Joe T. Robinson will be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs. This is Dominguez again. He's going to get maybe 2 out of it across the 45-yard line. Bulldogs, as we near the fourth quarter.
Got a couple. You know, having Dominguez now, it's a different speed. The defense has got to now take Dominguez versus Darryl.
I'm wondering, we haven't seen Darryl on this drive. Went down kind of awkwardly on the kickoff. 4 wide receivers set. Connor Hutchins approaches the line, barks out some commands. Gilberto Dominguez alongside. Here comes the jet sweep. Connor rolling right, throws. Ball's going to go incomplete. It's going to bring up third down.
Little bootleg action there off the same thing they've been showing right there, and that's something, boy, if we can complete that to the Owens kid across the middle, that's a big-time play right there.
21 seconds to go, third quarter. Third down, 8 coming up for the Bulldogs. They're 3 of 10 in the ball game.
You know, good, maybe draw them off.
Yep, here's Gilberto straight ahead. He's going to get up near the 50. So he got about half of it.
Yeah, we need 4. We need 4.
Fourth down, 4 coming up for the Bulldogs.
We may take the quarter right here and kind of gather some thoughts and see if we want to maybe go for it right here. We'll take the quarter.
That's what they're going to do. Yeah. So we have played 3 quarters of football. Joe T. Robinson leads Springdale 26-14. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness Centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
Welcome back to Joe T. Robinson. 4th down, 4. Springdale's got the offense on the field. They trail by 12. Connor Hutchins in the pistol.
Wow.
Roberto Dominguez is stopped in the backfield for a 5-yard loss, and Springdale's going to turn the football over.
Defensively, like they had the right call that time. You know, that's one of those things where we ran a certain formation, they ran a certain defense, and they picked the right one that time.
Well, everything Springdale has fought back is now in jeopardy here with 11:54 to go fourth quarter. Joe T. Robinson takes over the football at the 43-yard line.
We have to make a stop this series. We have to stop them.
Gaston straight ahead. Missed tackles on Hunter Smith. We got a penalty marker down.
Like a hold.
Yeah, looks like we're going to get a hold.
Well, I'll tell you, he's got a little wiggle to him. He's a pretty slippery little running back.
And we've got a Bulldog down.
Looks like he's. Yeah. Not sure what the flag here would come. I think it's a hold on the receiver.
It is?
Yeah.
So it'll be first down for Joe T. Robinson. We'll see where they mark them backwards.
Looks like from the spot of the foul there, it's going to give them first down, but it'll be, looks like from where they're at, still give them about 8-9 yards.
It's the injured Bulldogs. Chase Jones looks like he's got a cramp. They're stretching him out.
Yep, going to give him a yard.
So with 11:45 to go, Bulldogs down 12. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Presented by McClarty Daniel.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Chase.
So we welcome you back to Joe T. Robinson. 11:45 to go, third quarter. Chase Jones, the injured Bulldog, he's up under his own power. They were stretching him out. Looks like a cramp.
Yeah.
So it is first down, 9 yards to go after the penalty. Gaston and Searcy are in the backfield. 4 wide receivers set. This is Searcy. He's going to get inside the 35-yard line. Knocked down at about the 33, so they're going to get very close to first down yardage.
You know, now they're just trying to put the ball in play, try to run some clock, and try to get out of this game. It looks like they're trying to do that. We've got to do a good job stepping up, front line, front seven. Just do your job right here. Get them off the field. Try to get a turnover.
So they did give them the first down. This just feels like one of those put-away drives.
Right.
This is Searcy with the cutback, and he's got nothing but green grass in front of him. Searcy inside the 5, touchdown, Joe T. Robinson.
You know, that's one of those situations where if you take a wrong angle on that guy, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah,
and that was one of those situations where we did. Just a wrong angle.
33-yard touchdown run for Searcy. And Joe T. Robinson extends their lead to 18.
You know, and that goes back to what we talked about, the momentum there, going forward on fourth. We didn't get it. Defense has to come out there and hold them right there, and that's something that I think as the season goes on that we will get that taken care of.
Robinson will go for 2. Gaston, he'll throw. Looking for the corner route, got a man out there, and it's good. So Joe T. Robinson converts on the 2-point conversion, and with 11:21 to go here in the fourth quarter, our new score, Joe T. Robinson 34, Springdale 14. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com.
And we welcome you back to Joe T. Robinson in Little Rock, Arkansas. 11:21 to go, fourth quarter. Joe T. has just scored on a 33-yard run by Darryl Searcy. They extend their lead to 20 at 34-14, and now Springdale's got to get that momentum back.
Right.
The way they came out here in the first and second
exactly.
half.
Boy, it's amazing. You know, athletics is it's kind of funny because when Big Mo gets on your side, it can definitely take its toll.
So Lacey's got it teed up. This is Dominguez. He'll get out across the 30-yard line.
Not bad. You know, it's going to be really big right here. Our kids are down, about 20. Our kids have to regroup and continue to just making those small victories like we talked about. You know, things aren't going to change overnight. They're not going to change they got to come back and regroup and just play hard, continue, especially as a young team.
So first down and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. Darryl Parchman is checked back into the lineup.
Both backs.
Along with Gilberto Dominguez. Three wide receiver set. Here comes Darryl. And he's going to be caught in the backfield back at the 31-yard line. So 4-yard loss on first down, and Springdale is headed the wrong way. So to bring up second down. 13 yards to go. Clock running, under 11 minutes to go.
Go back to your 11 personnel here. 10 personnel package and get something positive right here.
Pass is going to fall incomplete.
You know, that's one of those things there where we hit Jordan a couple of times right there in the middle with him being as big as he is, and that's kind of helps your quarterback out. It kind of helps keep the ball moving, move the chains a little bit, and that's confidence later on in the season.
So it's third down, 13 yards to go. Ball resting at the 32-yard line. Line to make is the 45. Here's Connor. They've set up the screen. That is in a lot of traffic. The ball's going to fall incomplete. Springdale's going to be forced to. You can't go for it here, right?
No, you got to punt it away right here, I think. Yeah, it's a situation there, you know, on second down, we had the two-back, 20 personnel in, and they get through real quick. The linebacker shoots the gap right there and makes a play, puts us behind the chains, and, we'll come back and run the screen, and they had it played right there. So
Oropeza will check in, try the punt it away. Nunnally back deep, or check that KJ Merriweather back deep. Good kick. A bit of a tail dragger. Merriweather retrieves it at the 37. Makes a guy miss. Merriweather. And we've got flags down.
Yeah.
He's going to be knocked down at the 15, but this is coming back. We've got multiple flags.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious right there.
So we'll wait and see what the calls are.
Anytime it's on special team, if it's kickoff return or if it's a punt return, it's probably a block in the back. If you have to guess, I would definitely say that.
I would think so.
Yeah. So, this is opportunity. Put them 10 yards further on their side right here. It's a good opportunity for our defense. Again, regardless of the score right now, you want to see your kids play hard, and I know they will. Coach Hobbs does a great job on the defensive side and the defensive staff over there, and I know the kids are ready. They just got to step up right here.
So Joe T. Robinson will be marched back to the 30-yard line, where they will take over 1st and 10.
Robinson will take over Broom's 29-yard line, 1st and
10. 10:14 to go. This is Gaston. Under pressure. Springdale's going to get there, and we've got another flag
looks
down.
like a flag, and should get another flag right here. There's nobody nobody over there. Well, there it is right there. Yep. Got a holding and
an intentional grounding.
Correct.
It's like the daily double.
You know, that's something that defensively we've put pressure all night on those guys. And, you know, a play here and a play there, and the score's not what it is right now.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. So Joe T. Robinson's going to get backed up again.
Looks like we got another quarterback. Towers is back in here now. Should be lost it down too.
Yeah, so they'll back him up.
Yep.
Back him up to the, the 16?
Correct.
And then, and you lose the down.
That's right. Big play. Good job right here. Now just be smart. Keep the ball in front of you. You know, this is an opportunity for your defense to get off the field. This series right here.
Towers in. Runs the zone. He's got a little bit of a hole across the 20. He'll get out to the 26-yard line.
Makes it about 3rd and 13. Get another big opportunity right here. Defensively, keep them in front of you, get them off the field.
So they're going to give him up to the 27. Clock's running, 9.5 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Springdale down 20, 34-14. Cut it to 6.
Right.
And Joe T. Robinson has answered with 2 late touchdowns. One of them a 33-yard run by Searcy. That's where we find ourselves, 34-14, 4th quarter. This is Alexander. He's going to be knocked down at the 34-yard line.
4th and about 6. Let's see what they do here.
It's a pickup of 8.
They haven't shown that they're going to punt.
They haven't punted tonight.
And
I don't know why you
regardless
start
of
now.
where they're at on the field, so I don't know that they will. Like you said, I don't think they'll start now. So this is a big play for us right here.
Towers stays in at quarterback. 4th down, 4 yards to go. The line to make is the 39.
I would think with the quarterback that you've got, you probably got a key on him.
Towers calls for motion. He's going to run it, and he's going to get the 1st down.
Well, we had him. We had a chance to make a tackle there. Just slipped right through him.
So we'll pick up 7. That's enough for the 1st down. They get out of jail.
Wow. You know, that's a situation. Our kids were in the right position. We just didn't finish it right there. We've got to come back, and that's, again, you know, that's young. We got to come back and complete that later on, especially when we get in the conference.
So it's 1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball at the 41, 8:12 to go in the ball game. Springdale down 20. Towers remains at the quarterback spot. He'll give to Smith. He bounces it off the left side. He'll get out across the 45, close to the 46-yard line. How much at this point, if you're Springdale, are you selling out to stop the run? Because it seems when Towers is in the ball game, they're very run heavy.
Right. You know, and the thing is, when he's in the game, you can't just key on him. You still got backs, and the backs they have, they've got just enough wiggle that, you know, if you miss them, they're going to make you pay. Now they bring the other quarterback in now and take Towers out.
Springdale shows blitz, and here they come. Ball's intercepted. That's Ricky Monafor racing for the end zone. Ricky still going. He's tackled by the referee.
Great job by the ref kind of made a block for him.
Yeah, he did. So Springdale's going to get the football inside the 20-yard line. And with 7:20 to go, the Bulldogs hanging around.
There you go. Ball's on the 15. Definitely what your defense needed right there. course, I'm not so sure that if I'm Robinson, you got Towers running the way he's running. If I don't just keep him in there.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a questionable call.
But I like that call. I'll take it every time. If they want to do that more often, I'll take it every time. Our defense needed that. Good job by our defense just to be where they're supposed to be, and that's a group of kids that to me showed right there they're doing what they're coached to do. He's in position where he's supposed to be. He makes the play, does his job, and he gives our offense a chance to make something positive happen on the offensive side now.
We got a Bulldog on the ground at the 30-yard line, Coach.
I think he's cramping up.
Yeah,
I saw he's got his leg pulled
him
up, and
Coach Clark's over there talking to him. I can read his lips. He says, "Are you okay?"
Right. So now, you got Justin making the calls there. And again, we talked about the defensive side. The offensive guys, you got the Cal Cagney, ex-Bulldog. You got Justin Wood. I mean, those guys love the Bulldogs, and they want nothing better to right here is to punch it in right now.
So 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Springdale with a score here could make things interesting.
You bet.
That's the second time they've picked off Gaston. Second interception for Ricky Monafor tonight.
Right. And we need small victories, and this is one of those. And the defense gave our offense a chance to make something happen, and this is a great opportunity for our offense to say, hey, defense, we appreciate you. Let's put it in the end zone.
I can't tell who the Bulldog that is down. I can't tell who that is.
Yeah.
But it's not Darryl. It's a cramp. I mean, you can see them. They're massaging the calf.
Is it Terry? I think it's Terry Wise.
Yeah, it's Terry Wise.
Yeah. He's up now.
You get those cramps in
I'll
August.
tell you get them. It's hard to get rid of them.
So Springdale come out. They got 1st and 10, ball at the 15-yard line. Connor will bring the offense out. 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers set.
You got our best receiver down here by himself. Looks like he's single covered.
Well, that looks good to me.
I like it. Oh.
High snap, Connor gets away, throws it, and the ball's batted around. That is dangerous.
Boy, that didn't start out good, and it almost finished up worse.
Yeah, that's you and I were talking at halftime. I mean, look, this is his second career start, but there are times where you just got to say, you know what, give up,
right.
Throw it away.
Those are young kids. Sometimes they want to make the play instead of, like you said, hey, it's okay. Don't make a bad play a worse play. Go to second down and let's come back and make something positive.
So it's second down, 10 yards to go, ball at the 15. Connor gives to Darryl Parchman, looking for room, and he's going to be stopped. He might have gotten a yard out of that.
Yep.
Just based on where they're marking it, it doesn't look like they gave him anything.
No. And, again, you still had our receiver out here single covered. I don't know if they just didn't see that or.
Davon Sparks is going to check in for Springdale.
Yep.
They've run a lot of jet motion with him, used him as a decoy.
This may be a good time right here. You've got a tight end at 6'6", maybe a good time to kind of use him. Let's see.
Hutchins will throw. Under pressure, looking for Ladarius into the end zone.
Got it. Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Springdale. So Hutchins and Wansley hook up again.
That's one of those 50-50 balls, and our guy definitely made the play. Great job.
Tell you what, that's a play that's going to become kind of routine as the season rolls along. Just throw the ball up, let Ladarius go get it. So he catches his second touchdown of the night. The Bulldogs score again.
Right.
And with 6:29 to go, they find themselves down 2 touchdowns.
Right. 6 minutes, that's a lot of time. Defensively, they're going to try to. I would venture to say they're going to try to come out and try to run the football here, but we got to continue just to do our job.
Oropeza on to try the extra point. Snaps good, holds good, kick is on the way, and we've got a flag down. Kick is good. I think that's going to be on.
They may have hit the snapper.
Rough in the center.
I think so. Move it half the distance. I don't think you take points off the board, but we'll see. Probably take it on the kickoff.
Take it on the kickoff.
You bet. Yeah, looks like we're going to take it. We'll see here what Coach wants to do.
And they're talking to Coach Clark.
I didn't figure. I didn't figure you don't take points off the board. So
now you cut it down to 13, and you're not really getting a benefit by trying to go for 2 there.
So we'll take it here, and this may be an opportunity here. You move the ball 15 yards, and hey,
try the onside
maybe
here?
the time to kind of go for it, and it's another chance for your offense to get a chance to get the possession, and may do it right here.
So Springdale cuts it to 13, 6.5 minutes to go, and we'll send out the special teams.
I mean, look where you're kicking. You're kicking the ball from the 45-yard line. Yeah.
I know what I do, but I'm paid to talk about it, not necessarily to make the call.
That's right. And that's one of those things. Even as a coach, myself, the coaches on the sideline, they're with them every day, and they know what their kids can do, and those guys on that sideline know exactly how to coach, and they do a great job, and you never doubt they're going to do what's best for those kids. I can assure you.
So here we go, 6.5 to go. Springdale's got it teed up. I believe that's Oropeza.
It looks like the Robinson, they're looking for the hands team out there. They're looking for the ball maybe to be onside kicked.
And there it is.
Oh.
Nice play there on the far side.
Sunday hop right to him.
Yeah, that was Towers, the quarterback, that fell on top of that. That's a heck of a play. That thing took a bounce, hit him in the chin.
It took a great bounce, I thought. I mean, when it went past the first guy, I thought the bounce was there, but it just Sunday hopped right to the second guy.
So Robinson will take over at the 30-yard line. It's a huge defensive series for Springdale. If you can get the 3 and out, I mean, you give yourself an opportunity.
Looks like you got Gaston back out at quarterback.
Gaston's going to come back in.
Well, I like the chances with him.
Honestly, I mean, they're 11 for 27 passing. I mean, it hasn't been smooth throwing the football for Robinson. What they've been able to do is run a lot of plays and eat a lot of time.
Right.
This is Smith off the right side. He's got a huge hole down the far side. Hunter Smith is gone.
Yep.
And that's exactly what you couldn't have happen. One play, 70 yards and a touchdown.
That's a situation there where the backside safety, if he takes the wrong angle, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. So Robinson answers right back. A 70-yard run by Hunter Smith with 6:18 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Bulldogs find themselves once again down by 19. And Robinson going to line up to go for 2.
I don't think they've attempted an extra point at all.
They haven't. They haven't punted, and they haven't tried an extra point. It's a very Pulaski Academy way to go about things.
Gaston stays in at quarterback.
He's got Smith alongside. Gaston will roll right and throw. And I believe it's caught on the far side and good.
Yep, it is.
So the 2-point conversion is good, and with 6:18 to go in the ball game, our new score, Joe T. Robinson 42, Springdale 21. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Welcome back to Joe T. Robinson. 6:18 to go fourth quarter. 42-21 our score. Joe T. Robinson's Caden Lacey's got it teed up. Back deep for the Bulldogs. It's Dominguez, Wansley, and Parchman. Short kick. It's going to come to Gilberto at the 23. Dominguez get up near the 30, and that's where Springdale will take over. This young Springdale team, and I do stress young, a lot of sophomores and juniors who've never played before.
Right.
They came out and they've given one of the best teams in Class 4A and one of the most difficult conferences.
Right.
All they've wanted. It's still in there fighting. They'll come out 6:07 to go. Connor Hutchins will bring the offense out.
You know, our guys just got to, be positive right here, continue doing what they're doing. It'll pay off later on when we need it to pay off.
Connor, play fake. He's going to take it, throw it long, looking, and he was trying to get it to...
Looks like Darryl.
Yep. Parchman is down, clutching his calf.
Looks like a cramp, maybe.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah.
This is about the time of the game when you start to see those things popping up.
Again, we're playing a week early with 0 week, so a lot of times, the conditioning, because of it being a week earlier, does make a difference too. So that's something else.
So while they tend to Darryl, we'll take a quick timeout. 6:02 to go in the ball game. 42-21 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
So it'll be second down and 10. 6:02 to go in the ball game. Darryl got up under his own power, looked like a cramp. Yeah. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. They'll give to Gilberto Dominguez, trying to get outside, can't do it, and he's going to be met at the 25-yard line. He's going to wind up losing 4, and it's going to bring up third down and long.
Again, this is where, there's 5 minutes left. We're down 22, and our kids, you just got to be positive, make some small things happen right here, and just stay with them.
Yeah, this is, like you said, this is sort of a teaching thing that's going to pay off later on in the year.
Exactly. This is a game, you don't want to lose any game. But if you can learn some things, those small victories that'll help us later on in conference with the young teams could definitely go make a difference.
Springdale having some confusion getting lined up here. Third down, 13, clock running, 5:20 to go. Connor will throw for the 31st time tonight. Nice catch.
Good catch right there.
Jordan Owens, he's going to be short.
He's going to call it. Yeah, he got it. You betcha. I'm not sure if the ball touched, but they're going to give it to him. Good job there. I think because his hands are so big, he wrapped around.
It's hard to tell.
You bet.
His hands just envelop the ball. They're going to mark it at the 38. It's a 12-yard pickup. They're going to wind up being about a yard short.
Definitely going to go here. I think the more they get that big guy involved in the offense, that's going to be really good this year.
Clock running, 4:40 to go. Connor in the shotgun, gives to Gilberto, and he is just swallowed in the backfield. That's the second time they've tried in a row on fourth down a running play that just hasn't worked, and Springdale's going to turn it over back at the 34.
Turnover on downs for the center.
McIntosh makes the stop again. And now Joe T. Robinson takes over at the 34-yard line, and Springdale, is this where maybe you start to get some of your twos in?
At this time, it probably a chance. I don't think it's something that you take a bunch out, but you kind of get 1 and 2 kind of guys, get some reps right here, and you're going to need those later on for sure. Even though they're young kids, you're going to need them.
So Robinson takes over, ball at the 34-yard line. Towers back in at the quarterback spot. This is Searcy. Off the left side, down the sidelines, inside the 20. He's going to be knocked down at about the 16-yard line. And, we talked about the cumulative effect of those body blows. Now you're starting to see 2- and 3-yard runs turn into 5- and 10-yard runs.
Right. You're talking about us getting some of our guys in. Well, Robinson's not getting any of theirs. They keep their starters out on the field. You got the Towers kid at running back or quarterback with the Searcy kid at tailback, and they're going to continue to keep pushing it.
Here's Towers to Searcy. He's going to get down to about the 11-yard line. 3:45 to go in the ball game. Towers going to stay in. Cersei's the running back, and I don't know if you have a 3-minute offense from the 11-yard line, but I think that's what Todd Escola is wanting at this point. Bunch formation to the bottom of the screen. Towers gives to Cersei, trying to get to the outside. Stop made there by Ricky Montefiore. He's going to get inside the 10, close to the 8. It's going to be enough for a first down.
Yep. Oh, they're calling third still.
Oh, wow, okay.
Got a good spot. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll definitely take the help.
Yep. You know, this situation right here where, you know, it's late in the game. Our kids, we just need to bow up right here and finish strong.
Robinson's run for 311 yards tonight on 39 carries. Almost the exact opposite of what happened to them last year. There's Smith.
Great job.
Breaks away. Now he's going to find his way into the end zone. Nice run there by Hunter Smith.
You know, that's a situation where we had him, you know, thought we had a tackle there and just didn't finish the play, you know, and that's they took advantage of that opportunity. You know, I think that's some of the things you take away from the ball game here. You know, you take those kind of mistakes there that happen, and you learn from them.
How much of that is fatigue?
I think some of it is. You know, you can tell. You can look at some of the stances, alignments, and things like that. When they start getting fatigued, they stand up a little bit taller. They're reaching and grabbing defensively, trying to make tackles. Offensively, doing the same thing. So, you know, those are things because of fatigue.
We're going to try the extra point, and that is wow. I mean,
now we know why they haven't kicked.
Yeah, everything's going right for Joe T. Robinson tonight. 2:42 to go in the ball game. Our new score, Robinson 49, Springdale 21. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
2:42 to go in the ball game. 49-21 our score. Robinson's got it teed up back deep for the Bulldogs. Short kick. You're going to have to pick that one up. It goes out of bounds, and now we've got a penalty flag.
Well, we must not have touched it. If it went out of bounds, that'll be good. We'll just take the ball at the 40 there and give us a little advantage there off the kickoff with it going out of bounds.
I want to thank Travis Sherman and the folks from the Wildcat Sports Network for coming over tonight and handling the technical. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them tonight. I mean, yeoman's work. They were up late last night into the early morning hours. Travis was texting me at 12:44 last night.
Great job. We do definitely appreciate those guys. Great job.
They did a fantastic job. Do appreciate them coming along and getting the 2019 season kicked off. We'll be on the air next week, 6:30. Game is at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Parkview is in town. These Bulldogs left to lick their wounds and come back ready to go next week. That's Sparks in motion. Here's Connor on the keeper, and Connor's got an avenue. Connor going to run down into the 21-yard line, and we'll still fighting.
Hey, that's what you want. You want to see guys that'll go out there, finish the game. You know, it's not over till it's over, and they're playing hard. You got to love that. That's definitely Bulldog football right there.
1st and 10. They're trying a little touch pass to Sparks. Sparks.
There it is. Look at that.
He's going to get down near the 1-yard line. Wow.
Yeah. You know, that's 2 big plays.
He had a little juice when we saw him in the pigskin preview.
Right.
That's his first catch in his career. The Bulldogs find themselves at the 2-yard line after an 18-yard pickup. jet sweep there to.
Is that the quarterback there?
It was
Sparks.
Sparks.
Number for their defense. Is that who that?
Oh, Towers. Yeah, he's their star linebacker.
Gotcha.
It's going to wind up being a 6-yard loss back to the 8-yard line.
Got it.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Springdale. Ladarius Wansley, his 3rd touchdown reception on the night. He and Connor Hutchins hook up again, and Springdale scores again with 1:37 to go. They cut the lead to 22 at 49-27.
Well, again, you want the kids to keep fighting, and that's what they're doing.
Here you can see the touchdown on the rebound. Missed it.
Looked like they had, Ladarius was single covered there. They faked the handoff there to the running back, the RPO, and throw it to him. So, great job.
So on to try the extra point.
Waiting on one guy. There he is.
Oropieza's checked in. Play clock's down to 5. I think they're going to have to waste a timeout here. Nope, they're going to get it the kickoff and away.
Got it.
And the kick is good. So with 1:37 to go in the ballgame, our new score, Joe T. Robinson 49, Springdale 28. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Final 97 seconds here in the ball game. Springdale trails by, my math is bad, 21, 49-28. I was a journalism major. I was a math major. So Springdale will send out the kick team. Robinson expecting a onside kick. So let's spin this forward, talk about next week. Springdale's got some things to work on, but I think there's more good than bad to take away from this.
I think so. It's one of those things where as coaches, you're looking at execution, you're looking at them, are they playing hard? If they're playing hard, you definitely can correct that.
Kick's taken at the 24-yard line. Good hit there by Andre Sparks. And he's quietly had a good night.
I think that kid's played great tonight. He, first half, they didn't block him. He came off the edge. He put pressure on the quarterback. And kind of like you said, he's been kind of quiet, but he's put the pressure on him. You didn't know, maybe not made the play, but he's caused the play. So
yeah, he's had pressure on the quarterback a couple times, and I think there's some things that they can take away, things that they can build on. The kids got their feet wet tonight.
You bet.
Against a really good football team, a team that's favored to win or be in contention for a state title.
Right, and very talented, skilled guys. And when you look forward to next week, like you were talking about, Parkview's going to be the same way.
Like Joe T's going to take a knee, and I think Coach Clark's going to go ahead and let him. So the last minute and 20 seconds or so is going to come off the clock.
But going back to, like you said, there are some positives.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what you got to do. Yes, we made some mistakes. We're young. We've got to have some guys that are, not necessarily seniors, juniors, but we got to have some guys step up and be leaders.
Yeah. You know what? I think in a team this young, you start to develop that leadership.
Right.
Over time.
Right. And I think you do that during these non-conference games.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, a non-conference game is meaningless.
Right.
Conference games are the only thing that matters.
Obviously, as coaches, you definitely want to win. You don't want to lose the game. But I can tell you what, if you can take some of those positive things, and there definitely are. There's a lot of really good positives. And these guys came out. One of the positives I see as a coach is that, one, they went in at halftime, made some adjustments, came out the first two series after the half, boom, boom, they scored, and gave ourselves a chance to get right back in this ball game.
So this will be the last snap of the ball game. And our final score is the last 20 seconds tick off the clock. Springdale will fall in the opener 49-28. Coach Robert Johnson and I will be back to wrap it up in a couple of minutes. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
On the counter, find a hole. Garrett inside the 5, touchdown. touchdown, Springdale.
Good!
Wide open Trey Smith, touchdown, Har-BER Wildcats!
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
And welcome back to Joe T. Robinson for the final time tonight. Our final score, Robinson 49, Springdale 28. Springdale has their 3-game winning streak and season opener snapped. And, we were talking just before the break. Lots to take away from this. Because you've got a team that was basically had like 3 starts among their skill players. Just not a lot of guys. A lot of guys got their feet wet tonight.
Right, and you talk about offensively. You got Ladarius making his first touchdown catch.
3 of them.
Quarterback throwing his first touchdown catch as a varsity starter. So, I mean, you got guys that are doing things for the first time tonight that are going to have to step up and be players for us the rest of the season. So when you look at takeaways, those are things I look at, as a coach. The second thing I look at, are the kids playing hard? Yes, they're going to make mistakes. That's part of the game. But if they're playing hard, we can correct those mistakes.
Yeah, and I'm watching Coach Clark here talking to his team, and I can almost tell you what he's saying. Hey, there's a lot of good here. Let's build on this. Should not hang their heads about this. That Robinson team is going to play for a state title. They're going to be in the hunt for it.
Yep.
And this Springdale bunch is reloading after last year. They should be real proud of the effort they had. I mean, it was 20-0 at halftime, and you could have made the argument. You know what? Maybe you just pack it in, but they didn't. They came out. They fired. They went toe-to-toe with this team. And I think it bodes well for what they're building.
I think so too. Again, we've talked about how young they are. Our young guys at this point from now on, they're not young guys.
No.
Game 1's over. They gotta come back next week. It's another preparation week. It's not over. They got to continue to keep building, and no longer are they young guys.
Yep.
Now they're varsity players. Let's start acting like varsity players. Let's start leading. Let's start pulling together. Let's start seeing that chemistry start working together.
Well, we're going to do it again next week. 7 o'clock is game time at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. We'll be on the air at 6:30 with the Bulldog pregame show. I want to thank Coach Robert Johnson. Great job tonight.
Appreciate it.
It's fun,
Enjoyed
wasn't
it. It's great. I love it.
Want to say thank you to Travis Sherman and the Wildcat Sports Network crew who came over and provided all the technical gadgets. I'm taking these headphones with me, Travis. I hope you don't mind. We'll talk to you next week. For Robert Johnson, Travis Sherman, and everybody behind the scenes, have a good night, everybody.